we back? Am I back? Hello? I think I'm back. Let me jump into my Discord if my PC wants to do that. Wow, I'm so sorry, chat. That was a blue screen on my end all of a sudden. And the stupid thing is that I always keep talking through that, like saying like, "Oh no, I just got a blue screen of death," and then I realize like, "Oh wait, nobody can hear me anymore." So you know that doesn't work. All right, now Discord doesn't want to play nice. Okay, let's see if that works again. But yeah, I'm so sorry about that, chat. I have no idea why that happened. But let's try and get back in. If Discord wants to play nice. At least I think I'm back live. If anyone is still here, am I back? I think I'm back. It looks like I am, but. Alright, let me get up. Steam back up. Wow, that was annoying because I feel that, you know, we just had something going. We just had, like, you know, something sort of good going. And now we have to do that again. Let's see.
His stream elements. Oh, wait, I can't hear him.
Hello?
I can't hear him. Oh, hello.
Hello.
You returned.
I have, yeah. I'm so sorry. I don't know what happened. Well, I mean, I got a blue screen of death, so that's what happened.
It's
but
okay. Apparently, I mean, like one of my mods told me that this game has a pretty extensive bug report.
Oh, it does?
And one of them is blue screens of death.
Okay.
So I guess that's something we have to be mindful of. Did it say any information on your blue screen? No.
Yeah, I sent you the picture, but it's in Dutch, so that's not gonna help you, I guess. I don't think so. Let me quickly check.
Nice.
System service exception.
System service exception.
What failed ntfs.sys is apparently a file that failed.
I don't know how much that helps me.
No. I always like how it has like a QR code on those things. I'm like, yeah, I can scan this, but like I'm pretty sure it's never gonna. It just goes to like a generic.
Never gonna help.
Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna boot it back into the game.
Oh. All right. The mod who helped me, Alonzo, feels bad because I didn't name him. Okay.
Time to buy a new computer. Well, yeah.
Alonzo. All right, let me try inviting you and seeing. I don't know if it's gonna help. How do I have to? Is this a name? Wait. Here to get the Hulu. There we go.
Oh, there we go.
Okay, something is happening. Then we can pick. Oh wow! Instead of giving us like from the start, it gives us everything. I don't know if that's meant to be how it is.
Oh.
All right.
I mean, yeah, I'm not sure which one it could be.
I think it's the ritual because I
also hurry, welcome on in.
This goes in
How are you doing?
Order, top down. And the ritual makes sense because of the circle.
Yeah, that's true, I think.
Yeah. All right. Ready.
I am ready too. All right, let's hope that this time.
Oh. Alonzo says they probably implemented like the ability to load anywhere because of the bugs. It's interesting.
You know what? That could indeed be the case.
Yeah, I'm looking at that, Lonnie. I don't know why they censored your message on the stream side. I can still see it from here. That was interesting. Okay. Oh, geez, the music starts up. Okay. I think the circle is the first thing. I don't know if it's gonna be the same order.
The candles,
I remember
no, they're in different order now, the candles.
Okay, so north 12, south 6.
Yeah. Okay, so
we'll work on that.
starting on the first one would be at 10 o'clock.
10 o'clock. Okay.
And the second one would be at 12 o'clock.
12 o'clock.
Okay. The third one would be at 7.
7. Okay.
Let's see. The fourth one would be at 6.
6. Got it.
Let's see. The fifth one would be at 5 o'clock.
5.
And then the last one is at 2.
That didn't work. Wait. Let's try again.
Let's see. 1 is at 1 is 10. 2
10.
is 12.
2 is 12.
3 is 7. Or 8.
3 is
maybe.
7.
4 is 6.
6.
5 is 5 o'clock or 4 o'clock maybe. And then the last one is at 2 o'clock.
Okay, I don't know why I worked that time.
Okay. But at least the shapes are,
Blue tapestry.
I think, the same. So that is good, I think.
Same?
Yeah.
Let me see.
Oh wait, no, they're not exactly the same. No, never mind, they're not the same, but
Okay.
they're at least
do you want to
similar.
start with the blue one?
Yeah, so the blue one,
Okay.
if you have the inverted J's,
So-
then it's the one with the circle at the end for the tail.
Okay. Got it.
Then you have the kind of trident shape. That's the one with the triangles at the top.
Okay.
And then
And then the last one is
the magnifying glass. That is just the one with like just the magnifying glass, like nothing inside of it.
okay. Got it. And then the red one. I think it's the same set of shapes on my end, but it's just a different one for you.
Yeah.
But I've got trident, the cross with the 2 horizontal bars, the U shape, or sorry, I should say the cross with the 2 diagonal lines at the center and a U at the top, and then a cross with 2 diagonal lines below the horizontal line.
Yeah, I think that's the one with the 2 diagonal lines and a horizontal line above that.
Yeah. Okay. Now I've got this like like a wrench essentially, like a monkey wrench,
Oh yeah.
or the same U cross shape as before.
No, I'd say it's more like a monkey wrench. So it's like not 2 tridents on both sides. It's just 2 U's on both sides.
Yeah. That's exactly it. And then the last one I can interact with is this one. Okay. The fire in the center just went up.
Oh yeah. I see
Lighter,
something. Yeah, I see in the center as well. Also, things illuminated. Man, I'm so scared now that the game all of a sudden will crash again, like out of the blue. But
hopefully not this time around.
Okay, so I have in the center there's like a little thing with glowing glyphs, and there's like a pattern, I guess, connecting all of them.
Yeah, I can. There are buttons. I have a glyph too, that 8-sided or 8-pointed star, with and each point points at like a button. But I can't. If there are glyphs on mine, I can't see them. Okay, wait, no, there are glyphs. They're just really badly drawn. Like I mean, badly drawn in a legibility way.
Okay. Yeah, I'm doing good, Hurry. How are you doing? Hopefully you're doing good as well. Thanks for stopping by. It's good to see you. Everyone else, thank you so much for sticking around even though the stream went down. I really appreciate that.
On my end, because it's literally bad. Okay. So
I'm wondering if it's like an 8-pointed star that I'm looking at. Like the lines connecting all of them. It could be like a star maybe. Yeah, if you connect all of them. Yeah, I guess so.
Okay. Should I start like sort of listing off what I can see in terms of these glyphs? Because they're not. Which one? I'm sort of like off put by how badly, like even with brightness up, how much it's hard to read some of these.
I wish I could see. Well, yeah, technically I can see, but let's not do that. Yeah, I mean, or I can, yeah, whatever you prefer. I can also share like where I feel the line starts and then where it ends.
Yeah, we could do that.
Like assuming it starts at the left and then it, you know, just follows that and then ends. Alright, so I guess it starts at what I would describe as like a ticket stub. So it's basically two horizontal lines with like like two triangles at each sides.
Okay.
If that makes sense.
I see it. Let me double check.
Oh, don't worry about it. Good to still have you. Don't worry about it. Never saying anything. It's all good.
Okay.
It's all good.
Okay, it does light up when I select it.
Okay.
Where is that on this? So does it show you like a circle of glyphs?
Yeah.
Okay.
So if oh yeah, go ahead.
Okay. I'm wondering if it goes by point in the circle again. So like if we can describe things in terms of what is it? And like where they are in the position of a clock.
Yeah.
Well, where does that position fall for you?
I guess it would be at like 8 o'clock, something like 8 o'clock.
8 o'clock? Okay. Yeah, then that's exactly where mine is.
Okay.
So I think we can just go by time or clock elements.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Okay, so then the next one would be at 9 o'clock, and it kind of looks like sort of someone holding a pair of chopsticks, I would say.
Yes.
Okay, then the next one would be at 10 o'clock, which kind of looks like a fish.
Yeah.
Then the next one would be at 6 o'clock, which looks like two triangles interwoven with each other.
Yeah.
Let's see. The next one would be at 2 o'clock, which looks like an hourglass.
Yeah.
And then the next one would be at 3 o'clock, which kind of looks like a cross with, like, maybe a butterfly.
Yeah.
Then the next one would be at 5 o'clock, which looks like a planet, I guess, like a sort of a circle with a line through it.
Yeah.
And then the last one is at 12 o'clock, which is thunder, like a thundercloud. There we go.
All right, we've done it.
Okay. I don't see anything happening for me just yet.
Okay, a door has opened for me.
Okay.
And I did get a checkpoint. Door did close on me. Okay. There's another book, as well as the switch, but let me read the book first. This is very small cursive. I think it might actually be the same book that we saw at the that you saw at the beginning. Already 3 of my children have perished. I cannot understand how these unfortunate events keep pestering my family. The death of our ill-born youngest, Charlotte, had such an impact on my dear Lenora. I guess it's a Lenora. Especially so short after the gift of the birth of my second son, Philip, but maybe it was also a relief. Why isn't there a print for... Yeah, right. I know, right? Sorry. Especially for so short after the gift of the birth of my second son, Philip, but maybe it was also a relief. It should be relief. This is too hard to read. For 3 long years, Lenora kept watch over that small, sickly girl, and every day I saw a piece of that strong, lovely woman I fell in love with wither and die. It only became worse when Philip became ill with that devil's fire. He's toking it up with the devil's grass. Seeing his skin plaster with red, bloody blisters, it's not as hard as seeing one of his psychotic episodes. Till this day, it should be to this day, he keeps following me in my nightmares. And now my hardship is at its peak. Since last month, my only surviving heir, Jan, died during that horrendous bloodshed. Lenora does not talk to me anymore. In her grief, she locked herself up in her room and only letting our two daughters, her lady in waiting and her maids in. I am afraid I will lose her forever if she is not letting me in soon. That hurts me even more since I need her at my side, not only as a king, but as a grieving husband too. To prove to her I cared as deeply for my offspring as she did, I asked the castle architect to build special relic rooms in our catacomb, so she can visit and honor our children together. I just hope it is not too late to be forgiven.
Wow.
Yeah, that was a difficult read. And then there's the switch on the wall that I'm about to pull.
Oh, I think I have a similar one.
Ah. Sorry. Jacob, thank you for the host. Sorry, I
thought something in the game. Okay, shall I pull?
Not even in the game.
Shall I pull my switch as well?
Maybe. I have like this. So before there's a staircase. I can only go up so far before I run into this cross with shapes inside it and a compass at the center.
Okay, so I pulled my lever and it opened another door and I just went in it and now the door closed behind me. Even though in my previous room with the lever there was also a book with, I think, in what we had to do. So.
Okay.
That's not perfect.
So there's nothing else in the room though?
Well, yeah, where I am now there is several, yeah, like I would say pedestals with boxes on them, I guess. And I can interact with all of these boxes and I can turn them a certain way.
Oh, jeez. Okay.
Oh, and I can also throw them and probably move them in other locations, I think.
Okay. What I assume is that you describe a box. So do boxes have like shapes on them? Does the box have the shape on them? Or various shapes on them, I should say.
Yeah, it's like a dice with, yeah, several shapes on them on each side.
What I'm looking at then is a sort of flattened out version of the dice that we're looking for, I guess.
Okay.
So this is gonna be kind of hard to describe. I should say that it's like sort of a cross shape, so that's sort of my frame of reference, if that helps.
Oh yeah, I need to try to kind of see in my mind how you would, dissect the dice and then where each section would be.
Yeah. Oh, I should also note that the steps are slowly going into the wall, so we don't have much time.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay, so there's a compass rose in the center of mine, and then on the point that faces north, on the compass rose is a triangle.
Okay.
That is pointed eastward. On the eastern side of the compass, there is a triangle pointing southward. On the south point of the compass, there is a pentagon, and then on the west point, there is a square. So I need you to look for that one. We might not have enough time.
I think I did it.
You got it. Okay.
Yeah, that was actually literally the first guess.
You got it.
Okay.
Okay, you got one more. Or we got another one.
Oh.
Okay. So, from the point of the compass, So it's not in the center of mine this time. If you look at the north point of the compass, it points to a triangle that is pointing west.
Oh wait! I can't
And
pick
then
up. I can't pick up anything anymore. Wait, I think I need to first find another. I can't pick up the dice anymore, so I think I need to find another location to do that.
Maybe it's another room.
Yeah.
Okay. Uh-oh.
Because the door that I went through opened, but
No worries.
that is
I
locked.
may sound frantic, but don't worry.
Yeah. No, there's nothing here. Wait, but why did it do something for me but not for you? That's so weird.
Well, so it did open the gate that was blocking me. So there's another gate with another block, essentially, or dice block.
Okay, wait. I'm back in the
I'm
room
surprised
with
there isn't like a second room.
where I saw a book. Let's see. The altar needs to be lighted by 6 candles. That's what we did. The magic symbols need to on the embroidered needs to be made together. Yeah, I think that's what we did as well.
Alright.
To escape death, a great sacrifice needs to be made.
Oh,
Okay,
that's not helpful.
phase 1, gather around
I think
the candles. We did that. Phase 2, bring forth the innocent maiden and cut off her hair. Phase 3, with these knives and with these words, her blood will deal our faith. For her sacrifice, we will rule and roam these lands forever. Okay, that doesn't give us anything.
no. I think you need to find like the other another room or block or something, because I only have like, I would say like 10-15 seconds.
Okay, I'm looking, but like nothing opened.
We might have to start over. Nothing else opened?
No.
That's so strange. Okay. Yeah, I literally have 2 steps left.
Okay.
Before I die. We're about to reset.
No. Okay, wait. I'm quickly looking, but there's nothing here that makes sense.
Yeah.
Watch your step. Wow.
All right, retry.
Next is welcome on in.
Yeah, so the steps kept receding into the wall, and I fell into a pit of lava.
Oh, wow. Okay, wait. Where are we now? Where are we? Do we have to do it all over? No, we had a checkpoint earlier, I think.
Yes. Okay. Of note, we can pretty much get. No, we can't, because you have to open the door. I thought I could cheat this one. Wait. Did it already start?
No, not yet. A door just opened, and I think if I move my lever, it starts.
Yes. Must be the case. Okay.
I wonder what happened though when you moved your lever, because nothing seemed to happen on my end.
I did, but it went up. I assume that what that did was like sort of start this puzzle. It did it, but now I can't like go back down at all. But might have to, once you press the lever, you're gonna have to start.
Okay. Are you ready to do it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. And I can quickly give you a description before you start if you want to know what you're looking for.
Yeah, I think it helps with, you know, the compass rose and then what would be on each side, because that kind of gave me the thing. Okay. Let's do it.
Okay. Okay. Let me make sure if I can. Might be easier if I try to like offset the compass as like the center point.
Oh wait, I think you need to move your lever as well, because nothing happened on my side.
Well, wait. So that's weird, because I can't even get to my lever because there's just lava now. I fell in the lava.
Wow. Okay. Wait,
wait,
could that be another bug? That would be weird.
That might have been. Maybe that was another bug. Let's see if we can, because it didn't start immediately. It's weird that if I go up, then it just like immediately does that. Okay. So I've turned the lever.
Okay, I'm gonna do the same.
And I'm up now. Okay. Yeah, as soon as I go up the stairs, the lava reveals itself, but it doesn't start the countdown yet. Okay.
Okay, but I still can't get into the room with the dice.
You can't?
No. I don't think I did anything the last time that we did this. I just moved the lever and it just...
Was the lever in the dice room or was it somewhere else?
No, it was somewhere else in another room with like the book.
Yeah. So pull the lever.
Yeah, I did that.
And then look. Okay. And then I think it must have started, right? Well, no, the puzzle didn't start, but the Kronk pulled the lever.
Oh wait, another. Oh, okay. So I think it's just a random room that opens up because now I found another door that opens. So I think the room that opens is just random.
Started.
Okay.
Oh, okay. If you're in the, are you at the room?
Yeah. So describe the dice.
Okay. So starting from the compass rose, pointing north, is it's not centered for me, I should say. So it's you have a triangle pointing eastward.
Okay.
That's north of the compass rose.
Yeah.
And then at the southern tip of the compass rose is a triangle pointing downwards.
Okay.
And then I don't know if it's, let me see if I can sort of correctly. If you were to look at the east direction, you would have a southward facing pentagon, and then the west side would be a square.
Okay, I think I got it.
Yep. Okay, I'm up.
Did that stop the timer for you? Because again, I can't interact with the... Oh wait, maybe I need to find a second room now that opened. Yeah, okay, so that's it. So there's a second room that opened now, so I didn't see that before, I guess. Okay.
Okay. Yeah, no worries.
Okay, more dice.
So the compass... Okay, the compass rose, the north face, north of the compass has a triangle pointing up, and then the south one has a triangle pointing south. The west side is a square, and then the what was that? The east side has a... I have to sort of flip this in my mind. It's so hard. Has a pentagon facing, I think north. Yeah, it would be facing north if you turned it.
Okay.
But I think the easy part is looking at it from the north point, which has a point facing... Oh, wait.
So wait, on like the, what is it, the west side, was there a square?
Yes, it was a square.
Okay.
Sorry, the north one would be a triangle facing south, I think.
Oh crap, that wasn't it.
Oh, I think I got it. Okay.
Okay, I need to wait a couple seconds.
So I think the north tip...
Yeah, go ahead.
The tip actually, wait. Trying to make sure I flip this correctly in my head. I'm pretty sure it faces south on the north.
Wait, the triangle?
The triangle, yeah, the triangle points south on the north one. And then on the west, it should be a... Oh, I don't think we're gonna make it. Because when you got that one, when I got the one wrong, it gave me a penalty. I'm falling. Oh no. No. Oh my gosh. No, I'm dying.
Oh, so close though. Okay.
Rapid. I'm looking at it from the perspective of the of a north-facing compass rose, or like I'm sort of trying to think of it from like the perspective of the north compass rose, but the compass rose does rotate on my end, so it's very hard to tell sometimes.
Oh, okay. Yeah, but that kind of works because it works so when you say indeed like what's at the north, like what's at all the sides of the compass, then I guess that kind of helps.
Yeah. I feel like that's just an easier way to describe it.
Yeah.
Except, it's just like, I think just sort of describing it on my end can be a little bit difficult. It's not in the center, so
Yeah.
I have to sort of like do a little bit of geometric reconfiguring in my head, which can be quite a challenge.
Yeah, if you are under pressure. Okay, are you ready to do it again?
Yeah.
Okay.
I should have pressed the switch already, so.
Yeah, I did as well. Let's find the door that opened.
Okay. So luckily this one starts off in the center, so that helps a lot.
Wait, none opened? Oh wait, no, I got it. Okay. Okay, go ahead.
Okay, so the north point is a triangle facing east. The east point is a triangle facing south. The southern point of the compass is a pentagon facing north. And then the west is a square.
Okay, I think I got it. Yep. Alright, let's find the second room.
Yep, we're good. Jeez, okay, that's a very loud noise. Okay.
Okay, I'm in. Go ahead.
Okay. The compass north point is a pentagon facing, pointing north. The, sorry. The southern point is a triangle facing, north. And then the other two are going to be very hard. Oh, well, the west one is a square, and then the east point is a triangle facing should be facing east, I believe. Let me double check that before.
I think I got it. I'm gonna try it.
I this up.
Yeah, that was it.
Go ahead. Got it. Okay.
I think we have another one then, maybe?
All right, last one. Yeah, last one. Okay.
Oh, yeah. Found it. Okay. Go ahead.
Okay. So the compass south is a triangle. So compass south, triangle facing, pointing southward. North is, let me double check. It should be a triangle pointing northward. West is a square. East is a pentagon. Let me double check. Pentagon pointing westward, if that makes sense.
Yeah, I think I got it. Yeah, I think I got it, but I kind of am afraid to try because... What was at the north? Was that... Can you tell again? At the north of the compass?
Let me double check. Let me see. North. Okay, how about this? So, compass, if you go south, you have the triangle facing, pointing south.
Mm-hmm.
And then if you rotate it the same direction, you should see a triangle pointing towards the point of the south triangle, if that makes sense.
Okay, yeah, I think it does. Okay.
I think that's the best way to describe this.
Yeah, okay, I'm quickly looking.
Okay. All right. Go ahead and try it, because I'm getting very close to the end anyways.
Okay.
We're running out of time.
I think I have it. Yep, that was it.
Okay, we're good. We're good. Whew.
I'm so glad that I took some
God.
extra time to
Okay.
check them because I wanted to try another one, but I was like, yeah, I don't think that's it. So I'm glad that I took some extra time.
Mhm.
Okay.
Oh.
Another door opened for me.
Yeah, the door opened for me and I heard a spooky voice. We have in my room a steering wheel, or I guess like a wheel of some kind, and then like some pits of lava, some weapons, some shields. Ugh. Is there anything else here? Now it's wait. Okay. I guess this must be the puzzle. I see some knights that are empty-handed on my end, and then like above each knight is like a coat of arms.
Okay.
For each knight, I assume.
Okay.
Is there anything like that in your room?
Okay, I just walked back and there was like a creepy figure that said something. Yeah, so mine is not necessarily a room, but it's more like a set of stairs, and like at the top of each stair is like a small, like area with stuff on it, and then there's another set of stairs. So there's like, I think 4 or 5 sets of stairs going upward. Like the first one has one of those levers again that I didn't just yet pull because I'm not sure if it starts a timer.
Yeah, I see mine now too. I have one too. I just found it.
Okay.
I haven't pressed it yet.
And I saw that at all, at every elevation, like every platform, I guess, is another sort of set of decoration. So I have some coffins, I have a desk and some barrels and some other stuff. And all the way at the top is a door that is open, leading into what, looks like the start of the game, but I didn't want to go through it yet because I'm kind of afraid that the door closes behind me and I can't pull my lever, so I'm not too sure if I need to pull the lever or not.
Of note, I can pick up the... It does look like I can pick up the weapons in my room, so...
Okay. I guess I'm just...
I might have to give them to the knights.
Yeah, I can't pick up anything, but maybe... Okay, I'm just gonna try and pull the lever and see what happens. Then I'm gonna go through that door at the top, because maybe that shows me the knights or something.
Okay. Have a lever too. Let me see if I can pull it. All right.
Okay, so a gate closed behind me, and I hear a voice. Oh crap! And there's timed elements. I see knights with coats of arms indeed, and there's like a wall that is closing. And I think you did something because now it stopped closing for a second.
Okay, yeah. So there's the wheel at the center of the room. It started moving, and so what I assume is that I can hold it. You can look at everything really fast.
Okay.
And you're gonna have to tell me, and I'm gonna try to remember each one.
Okay, so hold it. There's a long hallway. So I'm guessing facing north. There's 4 knights in it and 4 coats of arms, and two on each side.
Okay.
So I'm gonna start with the one on the left, the one on the left in the front of me, and then the one on the right in front of me, and then the one at the left in the back of me, and then the one at the right, if that makes sense.
Yeah, I think the identifier is the coat of arms.
Yeah.
So I think that's because they're all sort of centered in one area for me. They're like in a half circle, standing in a half circle.
Okay, I'm not sure what I need to do with them though. I can see the coat of arms, but I can't really interact with the knights at all.
Are they holding anything?
Yeah, they're holding different sets of weapons.
Okay. Describe to me the weapons and the shield, I think.
Okay. I think also that if you do something and then move back to the thing, because the wall started moving and then you started holding the wheel, it moved back. So I think you can do something and then move back to the wheel, and I can look at the second one maybe.
Okay, that works. That's actually really helpful.
Okay.
So we'll do it one at a time.
Okay.
Just tell me what's on the coat of arms, and then tell me the type of shield and the type of weapon. Because there are different types of shields and different types of weapons.
Yeah. Okay, so let's start with the first one. It would be a, I guess a badger, the coat of arms.
Badger, okay.
And the knight is only holding like an axe, but no shield.
An axe, okay. Could you describe the axe? Because I think there are a couple of different axes.
Okay, so he's holding it upright, and then on one side there's a pretty long blade with kind of a bigger opening near the top, and then a small opening near the top as well, kind of like a 3 shape almost. And then at the other side of the handle is a smaller Yeah, just a smaller X area
Oh,
near the top, if that makes sense.
What hand is it holding it? Yeah,
He's
and what
holding
hand
it.
is it holding it in? And from there, or from, let's do it from your perspective, because that'll be easier for both of us.
Okay, I'm looking at him, and he's holding it in his right hand.
His right or your right?
Yeah, so my right. So looking at him, it's on the right.
Okay. Okay, I'm about to let go.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna run and try to find the axe.
Okay. Oh, he's moving relatively fast.
Okay, there is a run. There is a... Okay. Alright, I'm gonna reset it really quick because I went to the wrong side.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, when you reset it, it moves the wall back, so that gives us some extra time.
Okay.
Such a good team.
Does
Yeah,
it go
we actually...
all the way back?
Yeah, all the way back.
Okay, okay.
We do
Let me know when it's like
team.
all the way back though.
Yeah, it's good now. It moves back pretty quickly.
Okay, okay. I'm running.
Okay.
So be careful. Okay. It's a 3-shaped axe. You said it's a single blade, right?
Well, it's a big blade on one side of the handle and then a teeny tiny blade near the top of the other side.
Okay, okay.
But like the handle is in the middle, basically.
For the badger?
Yeah, the badger.
Okay. Okay, okay. I'm gonna go reset the wheel.
Yeah, it's all the way back now.
Okay. All right. Go ahead and look at another one.
Okay. The next one is... I would say it's a deer with 2 arrows in its... it's like its chest. And I would almost say like Christmas lights in its... how do you call it of a deer? Like the horns of a deer? How do you call that?
Yeah. The antlers.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. Yeah, I know which one it is.
Okay.
We'll go ahead and describe what weapons and shield it has.
Okay, so it has 2 weapons. Two weapons. One of them would be a... I would say almost like a machete. So it's kind of like a small sword. But it has like a bladed area on one side.
Okay.
And then the other one would be a pretty long sword with like a pointed tip at the top, and then there's like 2 sets of
long sword.
Pointy fangs almost near the bottom of the blade.
Yeah, the bottom. Okay. I'm gonna let go and start looking for these and see if I can because I'm hoping they're on the same side, but I think I can only do one at a time anyways.
Okay.
Okay. No, that's not it. Oh wait, no, maybe that is it. Okay. Okay, let me see if I can stop it at the same time. Yes, I can stop it at the same time while I'm holding something.
Oh, nice. Okay.
But I can only hold one weapon at a time.
Okay.
Okay. So, and what hand is the 2? So, the sword again. So it has yeah. So the more sword figure, it has does it have like this like little sort of like not like a square, but like sort of like this bump in the middle, and then at the very bottom near the hilt there's 2 pointy things or 2 pointy edges, or is it different?
Yeah, there's like 3 points on each side near the bottom of it, and they grow in size. So like looking at it from like the top, so like the point of the sword going all the way down, you have a tiny fang almost sticking out, and then a bigger one, and then another bigger one. And that's on both sides.
I think I have the wrong one. I'm gonna let go of the wheel really quick, and then also see if I can let go of the sword. Okay. I'm just gonna push this back out.
Oh, but keep in mind where you put that sword, because I think we need it later on. Because I looked at the other figures and I do see one with a bit of a bump.
Okay. Yeah, I let go of it really fast.
It's a pretty long sword as well, and then it's like a like the pointed tip is very like, you can really see there's like sort of like an indent and then like a triangle as a pointed tip, if that makes sense. But it's pretty long. It's like a really long sword.
Okay, wait. I'm I think I'm confused on this one. Also, Kamijino, no worries for the lurk. Thank you so much. Let me look at this again. So, gosh, okay. Let me look at this again. Okay, so I have a sword. And it's not like a perfect. It disappeared. I thought it would stay there. It's not like a perfect. Is it symmetrical? Is the sword symmetrical? Should be the first
Yeah.
question that I have.
Yes.
Is it like a symmetrical blade? Okay, wait. I have to keep looking at these because I'm sort of confused on how this shape is supposed to look.
I would have to say that the point of the sword is almost like an arrowhead that is attached to it, if that makes sense. Like, it's a very defined tip.
A very defined tip.
So it's not just like
maybe another set of weapons that I didn't see. Let me double check. Oh, there is another set of weapons. Okay.
Okay, because like the other sword that you held before, it basically, you know, it's very smooth into a point, and this one doesn't have such a smooth point. It's almost like they just added that later, if that makes sense.
Okay. Okay.
I have to bite my tongue with all these very long tips, very long, so long.
I think I found it.
It's hard to describe though, sometimes.
You said it is symmetrical.
Yeah.
It has a very defined tip, and then like it has like these little. They're not very pronounced. Oh, sorry. They're not very pronounced fangs, or I'll call them, but they're sort of points, right?
Yeah. And there's 3 on each side.
There's 3 on each side. At near the hilt, there's also like this little marking with like how many is that? 7 diamonds in a geometrical pattern. Is that on the sword?
No.
No. Okay, then I've got the wrong one. I have to look at another set. Okay, symmetrical sword. No. No.
Let someone hear this without context. I mean, we found in the previous game there's quite a few sexual innuendos in like the glyphs as well, so yeah.
This is confusing. Resetting.
Have you found maybe the other blade? Because maybe then you can, you know, if you eliminate one, maybe that helps. I don't know. I don't know how many swords or weapons there are.
So there's like a total of, I think there's a total of 8 different, not 8, sorry, actually 16 different weapons.
Okay.
And then 8 different shields. And they're all sort of spread out. I have to like run to see each of them.
Okay.
And I think, let me double check that there's not more anywhere else. But I think that's the only place I can see them. Yeah, there's only 16.
Okay.
I say only.
Yeah.
Wait, why did it? Sorry. Okay.
Okay, I just noticed that all the way at the top, like just below the tip, there's also 2 tiny fangs as well.
Yeah. Okay. I found it. I did find it.
Okay.
I'm gonna reset the wheel, and then I'll go. And this fanged one is in what hand? Or in, from your perspective, it's on what hand?
Yeah, from my perspective, looking at him, it's on his left.
On his left hand.
Yeah, from my perspective. So I look at him, and he's holding it on the left side.
Okay, from your perspective, on the left side. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. On the left side. Okay. Got it. Okay. And then I have to go get the second one. Can you describe that one again? Is it like because there's a bunch of different like sort of scimitar-ish looking ones. Also, Sir Tella, welcome on in.
Yeah, so
there's like a bunch of scimitars. Can you describe it a little bit more? Yeah,
so it has on the side with the actual blade, because on the other side it's just, you know, it doesn't seem to cut. So on the side with the actual blade area, that's like almost like teeth, like almost like a bread knife, you know, like with the scalloped edges. And that's all the way at the bottom near where he holds it. And then at the other side there's a small, yeah, like a small indentation out of it as well, like opposite of the scallops.
Indentation.
If that makes sense. Okay. And it's, I guess it's like almost three quarters as long as the other one, so it's slightly smaller.
Smaller. Okay. I'm gonna see if I can find it.
Okay.
Let me see. You said it's more like a scimitar on the blade. And then... Okay,
Okay, you almost need to reset the wheel, otherwise I'll die.
Yeah, I'm about to.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, good. That was just in time.
Okay. Alright.
If there's anyone watching and is like, wait, you're describing it wrong or differently, let me know. And I'll do the best I can.
Okay. But I think you mentioned before that it's sort of shaped like a 3, right? There's like an indent that's like shaped like a 3.
Yeah, like at the bottom. There's like, yeah, like jagged edges.
Towards the bottom.
Yeah, towards the bottom. The rest is not is nice, but it's just towards the bottom that is like jagged edges. And there's like 3.
Okay.
Yeah, like 3
2.
of them.
Wait. Okay. Sorry about that. I'm gonna run and then put it in the other hand.
Oh, you found it?
Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, we're good.
Okay.
I'm gonna go back to the wheel.
Oh man, I'm so curious what this looks like from your end. Right. Next one, if you're ready.
Yeah, the room's really big. And so I have to run between like there's basically like there's 4 sets of like weapons racks. And there's each one is spread apart pretty far.
Oh yeah.
So I have to like kind of run between each one.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead and describe the next one.
Okay, so the next one is I would say like an eagle. Like the symbol is kind of like an eagle.
Okay.
Do you have only one eagle? Because then I think you know which one.
Yeah.
Okay. He's holding a sword and a knife, or sorry, a shield and a knife. The shield is a circular.
The shield.
Yeah, it's a circular shield with basically all the all the 4 tips, so like 12 o'clock, 6 o'clock, 9, and 3 o'clock. There's like, well, almost square, but there's slightly angled square cuts out of it.
Angled squares.
And then the middle of the shield has like a diamond shaped sort of like iron indentation with a big diamond in the middle.
Okay.
And then all around are also
look for the shield.
Smaller diamond shaped yeah, like buttons almost.
Okay. Sorry, I had to reset that. Okay, I'm gonna look for the shield.
Okay.
And see what I can find. Okay.
I hope there's less shields and weapons.
Okay. You said that there's are there diamond studs in the shield?
Yeah. Like around the edges. So like there's like 2 on each section, I guess.
Okay. And then at every point of the clock, 12, 3, 6, and 9, you said there's a sort of like a cutting, or like a sort of angled cut, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I think I got it. Which hand is it in?
Looking from my perspective on his left side.
On the left side. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. I'm gonna go now. And run. Okay, and I hope, yes. I hope this is an eagle. Wait. I had to pick the wrong one, because there is a crane.
Oh yeah, the crane is the other
I'm
one.
gonna switch that out. Okay. Sorry, I thought that there was another like mammal. But I'm gonna reset and then I'll switch the shield really quick.
I think it's it's kind of like an eagle. I would almost say like Nazi Germany, kind of like eagle, if that makes sense.
Okay. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna go. Let me see if I can switch this out. Okay, I can grab it. Okay. Grab it. Put it. And then we're gonna reset the circle.
I mean, I feel so bad, but it kind of looks like a Nazi Germany eagle, right? Like they used eagles on their flags,
okay.
I guess.
Go ahead and describe the weapon
on
that same hand.
Okay, it's I would almost say it kind of looks like a shark. It has like it doesn't have like a straight. It's not really a straight knife. It has like a
Okay.
bit of an opening on the left side at the top, which kind of resembles like a mouth, and then it, you know, the top is sort of angled anyway. So it kind of looks like, yeah, like the head of a shark with the mouth of the shark that is open.
Head of a shark.
If that makes sense. And then at the bottom
With the
there's
mouth of
a
shark that's open.
at the bottom there's like a sort of like a pointy tail shape, and also a, yeah, kind of like a sort of fancy S shape out of metal near the handle where he holds it.
A fancy S shape near the end. Okay. I'm gonna let go and try to look for it.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm hoping you see the same sharp shape that I see, because then it makes sense, I guess.
Oh gosh. Nope, that's not it. Okay. Resetting the circle really quick.
That was very close.
Yeah. I have to like quickly look through these, and I don't know if this like any of them are like really knife-like on my end. They all seem pretty big to me.
Yeah, okay, so it is pretty
Kicking
big.
again?
It is pretty big, so
It is pretty big. Okay. Okay, no, that's not it.
but it's
Okay,
not
how do we
symmetrical
set
at all. So like it's very asymmetrical.
Not symmetrical. Yeah, okay. This is so stressful. I have to run between each one.
You're good. You're good.
Okay. Trying again. Trying again. No. Would you say it's like a shark's fin? This shape?
Yeah, maybe like at the bottom. Like
Then,
at the top is definitely like a face, I guess, maybe. Well, it could also be a fin. Or like a fin at the side. Like a fin sort of angled with a bite out of it, maybe.
Okay.
And then like maybe a shark's tail at the bottom of it. Sorry, what was that?
So I think I have the wrong one again.
Okay.
I was saying I think I have the wrong one again.
Okay.
Gotta look around. This is so difficult. Okay. No. That doesn't look right. That doesn't quite look right. Okay. For this one at the bottom, does it sort of like thin out a lot near the bottom?
Yeah. But only on one side. So like on one side it's very like almost droopy into like a sharp point.
Droopy into a sharp point.
And then
let me double check because I think I know which one that is.
Okay. And then there's still like another sort of, yeah, extra set of metal just above where he's holding it.
Okay. Actually, I wonder, can you see the handle on the sword? What does it look like? Like where you would put your hand on it?
Yeah, he's
mine is sort of. Go ahead.
I can't really see it that much. The only thing that I can see is that there is a pointed tip at the bottom of it. That kind of looks like a T or like the Tesla logo, if you are familiar with that.
Okay. I'm gonna let go to check on this one really quick to see how it looks. Yeah, I do have it.
Okay.
I do have it.
Okay.
Let me stop the wheel. And then I will run. What hand is it in for the eagle?
In the other hand, so it's in this, from my perspective, on this right side.
Oh, right. Okay, we did do this one. Okay, I'm running. Got it.
Oh wait, and its eyes just lit up. I think this is the first one that the eyes lit up, so I'm not sure if that means that the other ones could not be correct, or...
Oh... Did we... Maybe I have to switch the weapon hands. Maybe I did it wrong. Or maybe I did just the weapons wrong. Shoot. Alright, which one do you want to go back on? Do the one weapon one really quick, because...
let's see. No, which one?
The one with a single weapon in its hand?
Oh, yeah, okay, so that's the first one?
Yeah.
So, yeah, he's holding that. Like, I'm looking at him, and from my perspective, on the right side.
The right side. And then what... Can you describe... Oh, sorry. Can you describe the weapon really quick?
Yeah, so it's like an axe with the handle in the middle. In the middle of the handle is made of wood, but there's metal pieces at the bottom of it. In the middle of it with some kind of flower-like thing, and then at the top is a pointed tip as well. And on the one side is a very big, long, like a long blade, like an axe with like 2 gaps in it. And then the other one is just yeah.
Okay, wait 1 second.
Wait, I'm having a stroke. Wait, what?
Okay.
What did I do? Also, I forgot to I forgot to open Leon board when I rebooted the PC, so like all the effects don't work at the moment.
Hard to keep track. There's just so many weapons and they're all spread out.
Yeah, I wish. Yeah, it's so hard to describe them sometimes, but yeah.
Wait. Okay. Running. Okay, I think that's it. Okay. Setting.
Did you put it in yet or not yet? Because his eyes are still not glowing.
Not yet.
Okay.
No, not yet. I just had to reset the wheel.
Okay.
All right, running. And then you said this was for the badger. It should be.
A couple more seconds before I get squashed.
There we go.
Oh no!
No. Oh, I almost got it. I almost got the wheel. I'm so sorry. Heck.
An unfortunate accident.
Such a. Yeah, it's ridiculous because I have to. So the wheel sits at the center of the room, and the room's really big. Then so I have to run up like a small set of stairs on either the east or west side. Then the nearest rack has like weapons, and then I have to. There's another set of weapons like on the going, like on the other side of the east or west alcove.
Yeah.
On the northern side of the east or west alcove, and then each side has 4 shields. I thought that there was 8, but there's only 4.
Okay.
So, yeah, and then maybe it's better if I write down exactly what each one looks like, because it's sort of ridiculous to try to remember all these weapon shapes.
I'm hoping that I'm at least, I'm doing as good as a job as I can to explain them well.
No, you're doing a great job. I'm just like I'm having a hard time like visualizing. I don't know why the first. Okay, I think it.
I assume that when you.
Last time.
I assume that when you put them in correctly, the eyes start glowing, because that happened with the third one.
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
I think that they did. I couldn't see it, but I thought it did make a audio cue that it was working.
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm gonna pull the lever, and you're gonna have to tell me what you see.
Okay.
Whenever you're ready.
Yeah, I'm good. So go ahead.
Okay.
Okay, they did switch up though.
Okay, yeah. I figured that would be the case.
Yeah.
So I've stopped everything so far.
Okay. Let's start with the first one then. Okay, so the first one would be the eagle again. With
eagle.
And it has the same, no, almost the same blade as you were looking for before. So it's kind of like an axe. With a wooden
slightly different.
Yeah, slightly different. So a wooden handle. It's got like a studded tip at the bottom, and then the main part of
at the bottom.
The main part of the axe blade has kind of like a long sort of fin at the top, almost.
Droop. Oh, okay. A long fin at the top. Okay.
Yeah, but pointing upwards, so like pointing sort of like over the middle, like a wave almost.
Okay, I think I know which one it is, but I'm gonna see if I can find it really quick.
Okay.
Alright, I'm gonna let go.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
If anyone is watching the multi-stream thing, then, you know, feel free to sort of
Let me
help
see.
us if I describe it wrong, or you
Okay.
notice that we are going in the wrong direction.
Let me let go for a second.
Yeah.
And so does it have on the non-blade side, does it have like two points?
Yeah. So like there's like an opening in the middle and then two sort of pointy.
Okay, I have to run and get it again, and then I have to reset and then okay, stop.
So again, if you want to see both sides, you can do !multi in the chat. And if you want to know who I'm playing with Radium.
Okay.
!friends in the chat gives a link to his
eagle on what hand?
his channel. For the eagle, and looking at him from my perspective on his right side.
On his right side. Okay. Going. Okay.
Yeah, that made the eyes glow. So I think that's good.
Okay, yeah, I heard the sound too. So,
Okay.
let me see. All right, whenever you're ready for the next one.
Okay, so the next one is again the deer with the antlers and the arrow sticking out of his chest.
Okay.
He's also holding just one weapon and no shields. I would say it's basically like your standard broadsword, but then it's kind of rusty.
Okay.
And then on one side there's like it's really old, so there's like, you know, cuts in it as if it's been, like he's been using it too much. So there's like a little bit of gapes in on one side.
Mm-hmm. Okay, I'm gonna have to look for it.
Okay.
Alright, I'm gonna let go.
Yeah. I'll let you know when the wheel is getting too close.
Okay. You said that there's like a normal broadsword, and then it has just like big gaps in it?
Yeah, well, not super big, but like slightly big, only on one side, and it's slightly rusted as well.
Slightly rusted. I don't know if I'm looking at the right one. So at the bottom, towards the bottom of the blade part, does it like sort of like indent inward?
Yeah.
Or like get smaller?
Yeah.
Am I describing that right? And then it has like, mine has like these like dents on them, or not dents, but like they're cuts. They're like big cuts.
Yeah.
On the, I think the left side of the blade.
Yeah, and only two, like a bigger one at the bottom and then like a very small one at the near the top.
Okay, I got it. And then what hand is it holding it in?
From my perspective, on his right side.
On his right side. Okay, I'm gonna run.
Okay. I feel this is going better. Yeah, I feel this is going better.
Okay, yeah. His eyes did glow.
Yeah, I see it as well. Okay, good. Good, nice. Okay.
Okay. All right. Sorry. Resetting the wheel.
Okay, then we have two more.
Did it go all the way?
Yeah, we're all well. Now we did. Yeah, now we're good.
Okay, yeah.
There's two animals that look alike. One of them is a lion with a crown, so that's like a king, almost. So that's how you can identify it.
Lion with a crown. Okay.
And that one has a shield and a sword.
Okay, describe the shield.
Okay, so it's a it's like almost like an inverted triangle. Like it's
inverted triangle.
It's a pretty standard shape of a shield, I guess.
Yeah.
So like pointy at the bottom and then, you know, straight at the top. So like a triangle with a square on top of it almost, if that makes sense.
Okay.
Okay. There's on each side, so like at 9 o'clock and 3 o'clock and 12 o'clock, there's a cut out of it. And like in the center is just almost, it's not fully circular, but it's like, what is it? Like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8-sided circle in the center of it.
Like a pentagon. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna look for it.
Okay.
Fortunately, there's one on each side. So they look kind of the same. Okay.
And there's no studs or anything.
I think I got it.
Anything else?
There's no studs.
No.
Okay. 1 second. I gotta reset the wheel. I picked up the wrong one then. Reset the wheel. Thank you, game. Okay. All right. It should have reset.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna run. Okay. Okay, got it. No studs. Okay. Yeah, because the other one did have studs on it.
Yeah, that might be the one
okay,
that we need
what
next.
hand is it?
Or like the other statue, but
Okay,
yeah.
what hand is... Okay. What hand is the, is it holding the shield?
From my perspective, on his left hand.
And it's the lion with the crown. Okay.
Yeah.
Your left... Oh, your left hand. Okay. Okay, I hope that's a crown. Okay. I'm running back. And then tell me about the sword.
Yeah, so it's not necessarily very much a sword, but it's yeah, like it's just a regular blade, I guess. It kind of on the one side it kind of angles upwards into a more... Oh man, how do I describe this? Okay, chat, help me. So it kind of angles upwards into sort of like almost like a wave shape as well at the top. So it doesn't really have a pointy tip. It's more like a waved tip with, you know, like a point at one.
Is it?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. Is it like symmetrical?
No.
Is it a symmetrical blade or is it a... No. Okay, it's an asymmetrical blade.
Yeah.
With a wave tip at the top.
Yeah, and then on the other side there's again like serrated edges.
On the other side there's serrated edges. So I think there's two that sort of look like this. If I remember. At the bottom you said that... Wait, at the bottom you said the serrated edges?
Yeah.
Like sort of like a head or a steak knife.
Yeah. Yeah.
Sorry. Didn't mean to let go. Shoot. Okay. Yeah, I think that there might be two, so I might have to check.
Does a steak knife also have serrated edges? I think so, right? Yeah.
Okay. So one that I have has also I'm setting the wheel back. One has the right side. It's sort of like an indented, like it's not like purposely indented, like at the bottom too, on top of this, like right next to the, on the other side of the serrated edge.
No, it's
almost. I don't know how to describe that.
No, it's pretty smooth, but it just kind of curves upwards as if someone took like a giant circle and you know, pressed that in it. But it's still very smooth. There's no like necessarily like any cuts or edges in it. On the one side.
Okay, I'm gonna like go and check the other blade really quick.
Okay.
I can find it. No. No. Okay, I don't have time. I gotta reset the wheel.
Yeah, it's so hard to describe.
God, this is... Okay. Checking again now. Nope. Gotta check again. This is such a hard one. Okay.
That's what she said.
Okay. Checking. No, I thought there was another one. I remember seeing another one. No! Okay. Sorry, running back. Oh, okay. Okay, this one's kind of hard.
Yeah.
Is there... Okay, is there anything, like, interesting about, like, the hilt, the part that you hold?
I feel it's kind of crooked, so like at the bottom it's not necessarily very straight, so it kind of angles inwards a little bit as well.
Angles inwards and not straight. Okay.
If that helps at all. I guess it kind of flows just the, or it follows just the average flow of the blade, maybe, because I feel it's a very wavy blade.
Okay, I'm running to see what I can find.
Okay.
Okay.
Again, if anyone in chat has like I don't know,
Okay,
other descriptive things I can say, then
I don't think this is even close
I'm all
to the
ears.
right one that I picked up.
but does it have the serrated edges? Like, does it look like a bread knife on one side, but only near the bottom?
Sort of. At the top, it sort of has like this like big indent that's like sort of. I think it seems like it was purposeful. I might have picked the wrong one.
Well, okay, so maybe like, okay, so you have the serrated edges. There's like four
Oh, sorry.
like 4 openings of it, like, yeah, like 4 scallops, I guess, of the serrated edges near the bottom, and then above that I would almost say, like, you know, like a half moon shape, if that makes sense.
Above that, a half moon shape. Let me let go. Okay, no, because this is the one that we saw before. God, I have to keep looking.
Come back from the shadows, the rain is stopping. How is it going? I mean, we're kind of stuck on this puzzle,
Moon
but
shape.
yeah, it's
This
other.
wasn't like the 3-blade from before, right?
No, it's slightly different.
Slightly different.
Oh man, I'm so tempted to just look in your stream and be like, oh, it's that one.
Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna let go and see if I can look again. No, that's the wrong one. I looked at that one already. Resetting the wheel. Okay. Going. Maybe this is it? Okay, wait. Okay, wait. Okay, so you said that the hilt sort of follows the blade of follows the curvature of the blade in a way, right?
Yeah.
Like almost like a singular line of action. I think I got it.
Okay.
And then it's just in the hand of the shield one, right? Or the lion with the crown.
Yeah. And then in the other
I'm
hand.
gonna go ahead and try and put it in. No, it didn't activate. I think I might have put it in the wrong one. Let me reset really quick and then double check my coat of arms, because I didn't check the coat of arms. That was really bad. Okay. I'm running. Badger, deer. Wait. You said one is the lion with the crown?
Yeah. I mean, yeah, I guess it's a lot. Yeah,
Because I saw a badger, a deer, an eagle, and then the lion.
Yeah, it's the lion. The badger is the last one.
Okay.
So the badger we still have to do. That's the last one. And yeah, the badger is holding a book with a crown, but the lion actually has a crown on its head.
Okay. So we have the lion has the shield with the without the studs, the triangle without the studs.
Yeah.
And then the weapon.
Like it's an inverted triangle,
and
right?
The shield is in the left side, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's an inverted triangle.
Okay, yeah.
And then the weapon.
Cypher, how are you doing?
The shield is from your perspective, the left side.
Yeah.
The weapon is on the right.
Yeah.
Okay, let me double check. Maybe might have to get a different. Let me double check. Yeah. Okay, that's not right. Or no, I think it must be the weapon then that's wrong. Let me double check. This is so hard.
Cypher, how are you doing? Thanks so much for stopping by. Is there a mod present? Can we get a shout out for Cypher?
And you said,
because they're awesome.
Well, you said it has to be asymmetrical.
Yeah, it's definitely asymmetrical.
Statement. Okay.
I would almost say, but I'm not sure if that's gonna make it any harder, that the top is kind of like a sickle shape, because it's kind of, you know, waving upwards, if that makes sense.
Oh my gosh. I can't believe I forgot this one. Okay. Okay, I'm resetting the wheel, and then I'm gonna run towards. Okay, that was my fault.
Thank you. Oh, that's fine.
Okay.
That's fine. You're good. You're good. Don't worry about it. This is
Okay.
teamwork. We're both in it
And
together.
We're going. 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 Oh my gosh. Take this. Oh my god. Okay.
Very
fuck you.
tired.
Okay, I gotta reset the wheel.
What time? What
I
time is
have
it
to
for you?
pick
Did you
up
even
everything
sleep?
again because I tried to pick up the sword, and then I picked up the shield, and then I picked up the sword, and I panicked, and now I have to run and grab everything again. But I know where everything is. Okay.
I believe in you. You can do this.
Oh my god. Okay, I collided with a pillar, which is not fantastic, but I'm fine now. There's so much in this room, and it's like, oh, you want to try to take a shortcut? Think again.
Yeah. No
Think
shortcuts for
again.
you.
Shortcuts for you. No, you get pits of lava and maybe some very thin bridges.
8 a.m. Dang, that's early. I mean, it's what is? Oh, it's
Oh my
Thursday. I was
gosh.
almost thought it was weekend.
Why is
Okay.
it so hard to pick up the? Okay. I'm just gonna do a complete reset for him.
Okay. The wheel is almost at me. Okay. Yeah, it goes back now.
Sorry. It's very particular where I have to aim for this wheel too.
Yeah, that's what I found with the game in general. Like also with these dice, that it can be very hard to pick something up and then put it back down again.
Yeah. Okay. I've taken the sword off of its hand. Resetting the wheel. Running to go get the shield. Yeah. Oh my gosh. And immediately, instead of like picking up like the shield or weapon, it puts me in sort of in the inspect item mode. So I have to remember to press the button again, so it takes me out of it.
Oh yeah.
And puts it in my hand.
Didn't sleep till
That's also
3:30
really
and 4.
annoying.
Whoa. So you only had
okay.
like 4 hours of sleep.
Okay. Wheel is reset. Running to put the shield in.
I can see a nap in your future, I guess.
Left hand. Resetting the wheel.
Thank you so much for stopping by. I do very much appreciate it. Also, hydrate. I got something to drink next to me. Let me
Okay.
get a sip of that.
Running to go grab the sword. Oh my gosh. Okay. Resetting the wheel.
Can we say, chat, that the wheels are in motion for this puzzle? Get it?
Okay. Running to place the sword. Resetting
Yeah,
the wheel.
yeah, we got it, we got it.
activated, so we're good.
Ah, good. All right.
Okay.
Last one.
And then the last one.
It's the
Is
badger.
it the last one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's the badger. It's basically the same shield as the one before, but instead it now has studs, like 5 studs.
It does have studs.
Yeah,
Okay.
5 of them in basically like each
then-
corner almost.
Okay. It's on the left hand?
No, it's on the
Or
right hand.
on your right hand.
Yeah,
Or on your right hand side. Okay.
yeah.
I know where it is. I'm gonna go grab it.
And then we only have the last weapon, like the last blade, and then we have it. Then we got it.
Okay. Resetting the wheel. God. Okay. And running. Right hand. Okay. Okay. And then now describe the weapon. I'm resetting the wheel now.
Okay, so the weapon is very similar to the first one, so like, you know, the axe type blade. It's actually the one, I think that was the first one in the previous time that we did it, so it's kind of like, yeah, like a similar blade, but it has like a 3-shaped, like indentation on the blade side, I guess, and a very pointy tip at the handle.
At the handle. Is it asymmetrical blade?
Yeah, so it has like a big blade on the one side and then a smaller blade on the other side.
Okay. And it's sort of like an axe shape, you said?
Yeah, it's kind of like an axe, but instead of just a full blade, it's got like a, like a 3 almost.
3. I'm gonna see what I can find.
Okay. We're so close. Is that a 3, chat? Like an inverted 3?
No,
I guess so, right?
that's not
Like,
it. Wrong side. Resetting the wheel.
yeah, it's kind of like an inverted 3, I guess. So on the bigger blade side, there's like, you have like a sort of a wave again at the top, then a little bit of a circular indentation, then another pointy tip in the middle, and then a bigger circular indentation, and then it just kind of flows downward into the rest of the blade.
Okay.
If that makes sense.
All right, I'm gonna check again. Yeah. Yeah, I got it.
Okay.
It's like a halberd.
Yeah, a halberd. Yeah, not an axe. Yeah. Sorry, I sometimes I'm looking for words.
No. Okay. But it has like one at the top is 1 point, right?
Yeah.
For stabbing too as well. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna run and put it in. And pray this is the last thing we do.
It is! Yes. Ah, yes.
Yes!
We did it!
Okay.
Okay. And checkpoints. Okay, good.
So stressful. Oh boy.
You did good.
Well, you got,
I'm so gonna watch the
you
VOD of this because I'm so curious what it looked like on your end.
Oh man, yeah, that was just like so stressful. Like just running between like each weapons rack. I don't know if anyone in my chat could see it, but I literally had to like book it each time, and then in between I did have to like, in between I had to reset the wheel each time. And it was just a lot. That was just a lot. Okay. Oh, I've got an open room here. Wait. Okay. And the switch. So, what does that even say? I can't even read this. What the heck? The most important thing I can see, it's sort of like, I don't even know. It's some sort of like registry or something, and then in the most important thing is there's just a thing that says "What have I done?" written in what looks like blood. And then there's a switch on the side. This is like well, I should have started from the main room because that's silly of me. So the main room
30 seconds delay.
has like a small castle.
Okay.
Like almost like a stage castle, and then like this board of what is that? 8 by. It's not like a chessboard. It's like 8 by 10 board.
Oh, I think I see the same thing. Yeah, I see the same castle, I guess.
Yeah. There are some stained glass windows on each side of the room in different like little alcoves that like depict people dying.
Okay, I think we need to do something with that because I have the stained glass windows as well, and that's basically almost the only thing that I can interact with other than another lever and a red lever as well, but I can't interact with that just yet.
Okay.
So I think the stained glass
And then
windows is the thing.
Okay, and then on one side, oh, I also have this. Okay, no, this is just empty. So I think I have to put like more stained glass somewhere too on mine. And then and then there's like this open room that has that book that I mentioned, and then a switch.
Okay.
I'm gonna go ahead and
Did you pull the lever?
see happen.
Oh, I lost you for a second there. Did you pull the lever?
Oh, I did pull the lever.
Okay.
Didn't affect anything on my end.
Men wearing the same clothing and
I just
walking
pulled
together,
mine.
So I asked both of them if they were gay. They did not hesitate arresting me after I said that.
Didn't do anything on my end either. So far.
Okay. Oh. Of note, I can pick up
Thank you for the biddies, man. I appreciate
stained
it.
glass pieces from each of the windows.
Okay.
So do you have like stained glass windows on yours?
Yeah. I got 3 of them.
On the north side.
Yeah, like
Okay.
yeah, facing north through the door that I came in from.
Yeah, so I have 3 on each side, on the east and west side, and then there's like this I think that there's another thing in the middle, or in the north, on the north side, where there would be pieces that would fit into them, and they're sort of in 3 sections. There's a bottom section that like sort of looks like a bottom set of like fangs, and it'd basically be like a mouth almost, I guess, to describe it. Okay, what do you see in yours?
Okay, so I got 3 different scenes.
Let's start on the
Yeah, go ahead.
Start on the leftmost window, and then we'll go as we go along.
Okay, so on the left one.
So Let's start with the bottom part.
Okay, so they're in one full part for mine, I guess. So I think the bottom one is. Oh wait, they're different every time. Okay.
There's 3 sections. There's the top part that has like the bust of like one person.
Yeah.
The middle is the person dying, and then like the last or bottom one is like a scenery or season.
Yeah.
I
Okay.
assume.
I would say that the bottom one of this one has like a shape that looks like a fountain in the middle of it, in the center middle, and then it's surrounded by, I guess I want to say like a brick wall, and then like bushes with like small flowers. If that makes sense.
Yeah. Let me double check, because I have 2 sets of them, and they're again on very far ends of the room.
But at least it doesn't seem like this is a timed puzzle, so that's good.
Yeah. Okay, I think I got the one, and then this is on the left one. Let me make sure. Yeah. Okay. And then the middle part for that one.
Okay, so it's a woman dying. She's got a sword in her chest, I'd say, and she's got red hair that is woven in like a ponytail that is laid over her, like her front side, like her abdomen.
Okay.
And then the sword.
Does she also have like, oh, I guess that's blood on the floor, not, and it's a sword.
Yeah, and the sword has like a diamond
just
in like
right through her chest.
Yeah. Oh, your partner left.
What happened?
You left me to die again.
Oh. No, that didn't happen. Why did it? It didn't even like crash. It just took me out of the game.
Oh wait, but you made like a mistake?
No. Wait. Oh, my ping is really high.
Oh. Oh yeah, because I lost
maybe.
your voice connection for a second just now as well. But I think we just had a checkpoint, so if you still want to keep going, then we can probably set it there.
Yeah, we can do it. Yeah.
Maybe would it help if I just set a different server, because I'm on Europe server, so maybe like US East would maybe be more beneficial for both of us? Or do you think?
Yeah, let's try that. I think it would help. I think it would help.
Okay.
Try US East.
Okay.
And then I will invite friend Jordy. Hey, where was it? Where would that be actually? Okay, wait. Ritual, air, promenade. What was after? Okay, wait. What was after the stairs?
So we started with the dice room, which I think was that the ritual?
The stairs. That was the stairs.
Was that the stairs?
Yeah, for me it was stairs.
Okay. Yeah, for me it wasn't. It was just... Then we had that, and then after that I think came the weapon thing that we just did.
Maybe it's the council? Yeah, we're gonna try the council.
Okay.
And hopefully that's it. If not, we might have to leave again. Or just try to go through every puzzle again. Okay.
Yeah, for me it's the same.
Okay, thank God. Yeah. Yeah, it's the same. All right, same deal.
Okay, let me first
press...
switch the lever.
Yeah, I will too.
Oh, there's also... Every time I look up or something, there's like this weird shadowy figure that then disappears as soon as I look at it.
Oh no.
Okay, so the scenes did switch, so let's start again from the left one.
Okay.
The bottom piece is the same, so the one with the fountain and the rose bushes.
Okay, let me look for it. Fountain with rose bushes. Fountain with rose bushes.
It's interesting how this second game is so much harder than the first one. Like, the first one is free, so maybe that is like a thing, maybe, but... I mean, the first one we kind of finished in like less than an hour, and this one is definitely longer, so I feel they...
And then the second part above it?
It's a woman dying. She's holding what appears to be like a... Well, it's either a very small sword or just a kind of a fancy knife. But she's holding it herself, or she's, you know, her hand is on top of it.
Yeah.
But it's not stuck inside of her, I think. Because it's... You can see the bloody tip of it.
Right?
Yeah.
Okay. Is she like sort of blondish hair with a flower crown?
No, it's more like a red hair and a long ponytail again.
Red hair, long ponytail. Okay, I gotta run to the other side. God, this game makes you run for no reason. Okay. Same red hair, ponytail.
Yeah.
Is it the same woman as last time?
I guess so, but she's killed in a different way.
Okay. Yeah, because I have like two of the same women, and then like one has this like the complete sword in her chest, and then one has the small dagger.
Yeah,
So,
it's the one with the dagger.
Okay, and then the top piece. Probably a man or something.
Yeah, it's a man. I would say like a knight because he's got like a armor on he's wearing an armor.
Okay.
On the shoulders, he's facing the left. So like on the one shoulder that I see what appears to be like bulbs of flowers. And he wears like a helmet that, I mean, it's kind of dark, but it's a helmet that kind of looks like a bear, like the face of a bear that he's wearing. So I can't see his eyes. And he's got a beard.
Okay.
I think it's a bear. It could be a lion maybe, but like an animal head.
Okay. It's like so there's two that look the same, but the only differentiating factor that I notice is that they have like this scar that runs from their the eye that you can see on the right. Is there a scar or not?
No.
It's like a vertical scar. Okay, no scar. Okay. Second one?
Okay, so the middle painting, starting at the bottom again.
Uh-huh.
I mean, it's mostly bricks, I would say. And then at the farther sides are like branches, like two branches of like a tree. And in the middle is, I mean, I'm not sure what it is, but it almost looks like ropes connecting something, but it's not really very clear.
Okay.
Or like stakes, you know, like...
Let me see if I can... It might be like a battlefield.
Oh, and wait, there's also...
like a battlefield.
There's also a sword and a shield.
Sword and a shield.
On each side.
Yeah, I think I see some axes. Let me see. What sounds right? That sounds right.
Oh yeah, they are.
I'll
Oh yeah, they're
double check
axes.
everything
Yeah,
too.
I think it's. I think they're axes. I just didn't realize they were. Yeah, now I see it.
Yeah, I think that's the closest one. Because there's that's well, that one's like unique. What's the middle one?
The middle one is. It appears to be a man. With 3 arrows in his. He's wearing armor and 3 arrows in his chest. He's also holding a bow in one hand, and he has like a helmet with wings on top of him.
Bow in one hand and helmet with wings. Okay, I'm looking at the wrong one. Okay. What is it? Whoop. Picked up the wrong piece. Okay, there we go. Think I got it. Yeah. Yes. Okay. Alright.
Okay, and then the top part is, I would say, a king because he's wearing a crown. He's looking kind of stern, and yeah, go ahead.
Which way is he facing?
To the left.
Because I think the two kings that I have are just differentiated in the way that they face. Let me double check. Yeah. So he's facing leftwards. Okay.
Yeah.
So it should be fine. Okay. Third one.
Okay, the last one. The bottom section is, I want to say kind of like trees, but then the leaves are all white, and there's 4 of them in the middle. And there's like some fancy branches on either sides.
Okay, let me double check. Both sides. And you said it's like all white. Like the leaves are like white.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. I think I got it. Middle section.
Okay, so it's a woman with a arrow stuck in her chest. But the other 2 were like lying with their heads on the right side. This one is lying with her head on the left side. And she has blonde hair with a flower crown in it. And it's a single arrow that is like in the middle of her chest.
Okay. I think I got it.
Okay.
And then the top part.
Okay, the top part is again like a knight, I would say, facing the right, and he has again like a helmet that is either like a bear or a lion. Like I see the fangs of the animal,
Facing the right.
and I don't see any noticeable scars.
Does it have a silver? Is the armor silver or is it like sort of copper?
Yeah, copper.
Copper. Okay. All right.
Yay!
All right. We got a checkpoint.
All right, nice.
Fight for the king. Destroy the enemies.
Okay, so what happened for me is that
the enemies.
that castle thing that you described just now with the board in front of it now has pieces on it.
Okay, I have pieces on my board too.
And I can now interact with the lever that is next to it. I'm not sure if you have one as well with a red tip.
Oh, I don't have a lever.
Okay.
So what pieces do you see? I see like, can I get on the field? Yeah, I see what I assume is my piece that's like closest to me. Right now it's 2 ahead of it is like a 2 spaces ahead of it is a rock.
Yeah, same.
Okay. And then if I do like 1 diagonal to the northwest is what I assume is an opposing warrior or knight. Do you see that?
No, I have several rocks. I basically have only got my own piece, several rocks, and then 2 towers in the far end.
Okay. What I assume Do you just have to get to the door? Maybe you just have to get to the door. So... Yeah. Oh, okay, you can move it. So it's moving the piece. Okay, you're at the door. Okay.
Okay, I moved mine all the way to the top, but that didn't do anything?
No. Oh, okay. Maybe you have to defeat all the other knights. Okay, okay. Oh, you can't see the knights, but I can. Okay, okay. So you're at the start.
Okay.
Starting position.
Yeah.
So take 1 step west.
Okay.
Go all the way north till you hit that last rock. Okay. Go all the way east till you hit that rock. Go north 1. Okay. Actually go north all the way towards the tower. And then
Like on top of the tower or just in front of it?
west. Sorry, what was that?
I can actually go like on top of the tower, or I can stay like in front of it, or like inside the tower, I guess.
Stay in front of it.
Okay.
And then go all the way west.
Oh crap! I fell in. So in
You
front of
failed?
this, yeah,
What?
in front of the second tower, like the
Bricks were built to collapse. Attack the towers.
attack.
Okay,
these,
okay.
these bricks were built to
see.
collapse. Attack the tower. So in front of the second tower, I fell in.
Okay. Okay. Okay, so let me look at this.
Okay.
Okay. I have a theory. Try going up 1.
Oh wait, but now my knight
that's
or
what I
my piece is now changed from just 2 swords to a sword with a shield. I don't know if that's important.
Sort of the shield. Okay, because on mine, I have 2 pieces now, 2 knights, and I do have this. See the sword with the shield.
Okay.
But where is your piece at right now?
So it's from the starting position. I just went up 1, so it's in front of a stone now, a brick.
But do you only see 1 starting piece, or did you have 2 that moved?
No, I just have 1.
Okay, where's that 1 piece?
Well, if so, like at the bottom row, like the bottommost row, it's at like the 4th place from the left.
4th from the left? Okay.
I just put it back to the starting
Okay.
position, so I just moved it forward 1, but now I just moved it back.
Okay. So, just to be clear, you're on. If this was a coordinate, a graph, you'd be on. Actually, that's a bad example. If the bottom row was A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, and then the verticals were going up would be 1, 2, 3, etc.
Yeah.
It would be D2 you're at?
Oh yeah, I was at D1, but now I'm at D2. Yeah. I just moved it back.
Okay, now you're at D2.
Yeah.
Okay. That's an interesting placement. So could you... I assume, can you go up more?
No, because there's a rock in the way, because I'm not sure what happens if I move further.
Okay. What I want you to do then, to go 1 space west
So to C2?
to C2.
Yeah, okay. Really love you guys
1
together.
Space up.
Okay.
Another space up.
Okay.
Okay. 1 space east.
Okay.
Okay. 1 space north. Actually, go 2 spaces north. So an extra one. Okay. Okay. 1 space. This is gonna sound redundant. 1 space west.
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. 1 space east. This is the redundancy.
Okay.
You have nothing, and then 1 space north.
1 space north?
Yes.
Okay. Oh no, I fell in again.
My sons,
Okay. No, it's.
attack
I
the
think you're
gates.
successful. Okay. Okay, so attack the gates. Is this the same idea?
My piece did change again. I
Let me
got
double
2
check.
lions now. So maybe it's successful when you do that? I don't know.
It's 2 lions. Where are they spaced on the board right now?
The beginning was again, what is it, D1?
You're at D1.
Yeah.
Okay.
I love us
Okay.
together too. I think we make actually a pretty good team. Even though it's sometimes pretty difficult to not see the other side.
Okay.
But still, I guess
to
that's
think.
kind of the fun thing of this game.
Because I think you need to avoid the towers this time. Okay. No. Okay, that's gonna complicate things. Okay. Okay. North 1.
Okay. Do you see my piece moving as well, by the way, or not?
I don't see your piece, but I see 2 pieces. Okay, so the 2 pieces that I see are, I should have said, they are, right now, they're at B3 and F3. So if that makes sense, it's sort of like a triangle
Okay.
shape that I'm trying to imagine. And so what I imagine now is that I can see the gates have opened, and I have to try to make it so that you both pieces go into the gate at the same time.
Okay.
That's how I assume this puzzle is working.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. So you're up 1. Okay. We're probably gonna do sort of the same movement. So take a 1 west movement. 2 north movement. 1 east movement. Okay. Let me double check this really quick. Okay. So
Yeah, we're not a couple. We're a gaming couple at the moment.
I'm want you to move to north.
2. Okay.
Okay. Okay. Take 1 step east. Take another step east. Okay, where are you now?
Let's see. What's that? A, B, C, D, E, F. I'm at F. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. F6.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. A, B, C, D, E, F. And you said F6?
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Okay. Go north 1, and you should be at the tower, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Try making another north movement. Okay, good. Good. Okay, this is exactly what I wanted. Take a west movement. And then go up all the way.
Yeah.
Victory.
Victory.
This was a trap.
Okay.
My sons, what have I done?
Oh no.
My sons.
What have I done?
Boy. I've abandoned my boy. Okay.
Oh wait, I just went through a door, I think. Yeah.
Oh, I saw the shadow.
I see you. I see you downstairs.
Yeah, I see you up there.
Yay! Look at
I
that.
see you. I see you jumping. Okay. Yeah, so you can see this maze.
Yeah.
Okay, I don't know what this means.
Oh, but you can just walk freely across like the entire floor? Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, I can still go back to the previous room. I'm not sure why.
Oh, wait, I have a door that opens, and there's a book.
Hello, sorry, and welcome in. Soon you will be able to hold pause again. Yay, we can hold pause again.
I know, we can hold pause hand hoof things. Heck. Tomorrow will be, I have a book. Tomorrow will be the day I will reunite with you, my dear love. Since your death, the king changed into something so dark and bitter. No one, even my dear queen, cannot see the man we have laid our faith and trust in anymore. Her Highness the Queen is in utter distress and completely lost her lust for life. Her Highness Amelia keeps disappearing into the woods. It has been days since she last set foot in Castle Rock, and Her Highness Katya is mingling into sinister affairs with some of the courtiers who still have their heads on their shoulders. I will lose mine soon. Tomorrow I will be thrown into the macabre arena the king's new court calls entertainment. I am sentenced to a battle to death because of treason to the crown. My queen, my friend, something cried my name when
I can eat
was
radium.
taken prisoner. Her pretty face wettened by the many tears falling from her eyes. I didn't think she would have any tears left with all that horrible tragedy in her life, let alone for a simple lady in waiting like me. I lived my life to serve her royalness, but maybe I was too selfish for falling in love with you, my dear. Maybe that is the treason I am accused of committing. I just hope it happens quick so I can finally see you again. My dear love, Jan.
Wow.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna press the switch. That's next to the book.
Okay, so I discovered that I can actually float above you. I'm not sure if you can see me floating above you right now, but I can see you from like a top-down view. But nothing happens just yet, so I'm wondering if maybe I should have gone back into the previous room and also.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so now that helps. Okay.
That scared me.
Okay, I think I need to guide you through to like the next section.
Okay.
Yeah, it's timed. Okay, I think I see what it is.
Timed.
Yeah, so you have to go in, and then I have to guide you to like because there was another button that also had like a lit up X on it. So I think I have to guide you through that.
Okay. Okay, where should I start?
Yeah, so start in the center because then it's gonna. Okay, then now go to the opening. Go to there. Yeah, go down. Further. Now there's an opening to your left. Wait, do you see the walls?
I do see the walls.
Okay, so
I see the walls and the openings.
Okay, so yeah, okay.
So
go opening to your left. Skip that opening. No, skip that opening, the first one. Then go into the second opening and quickly. Ah, that was too late. But that's exactly where you had to go.
Okay.
Opening. Skip the first opening. Go in the second, and then no other side. Yeah, good. Keep going. There's an opening. Go in there. Keep going all the way to the end. There's an opening, and then go down. No. Ah.
Okay, this one's gonna be hard. I'm sensing.
Okay. What do you think works? If I say go left and right, or does that not? Like go to the opening. Not that one. Second one.
Second opening.
Left. I mean, I'm not sure if it's left. Yeah, keep going. Through the opening and then to the left. Other side. Oh wait, is that okay? Is that left? Other side. Yeah, and then go down. Okay, wait. Stand still.
Would it be this one?
No, the other one, like the one below, like.
Yeah, this was where my opening was.
Okay, but. What would it help if I just say go up and
that would be the opening.
Go up and down? Would that help or not?
No, because I can't see it from your perspective.
Okay.
I can see it from a first-person perspective as though I were in the maze.
Oh yeah, of course. Okay. Okay. So yeah, I can say which ones they are, but that's kind of difficult maybe. So the first one was
Actually, maybe. Okay, wait. Let me count how many. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
so there's like 3 rings. Maybe that
I might be able
helps.
to sort of. Okay.
Jordy boy, welcome on in. You can be true gamers and virtual hold hands. But beware of Twitch TOS, might be a bit too NSFW.
Oh, it's so hard because I won't be able to see where like the walls are closed or open because
Yeah.
they kind of vary. I can see right now like where all the circles are, but I can't, like, they don't light up or anything for me because I don't know if like what activates them. I assume it's just me stepping on it. And
Oh, so you don't
activates
see
them.
the one in the middle lit up now as well?
No.
Oh yeah, okay, that makes it more difficult. So okay, so what I see from my perspective, there's 3 rings. You're standing in the outer ring right
Yes,
now.
I can see the rings and
Okay.
like the circles, but the or like the little platform circles, but the platform circles didn't light up. The platform circle isn't lit up or anything. They're just dark.
Okay, wait. Okay, I
They're
see.
all dark.
Okay, maybe this is very out there, but we can try it. So if you don't turn, and basically keep your head facing to one direction, then I can maybe tell you to go like north, east, south, or west, because then you can just keep your head face north,
Okay.
and then just move the rest of your body. Does that make sense?
I think so. Okay, really quick too. So gosh, this isn't actually helpful either. Gosh, how do you describe this one?
Yeah.
Because I'm like trying to think of a way to like make this easier for us.
Yeah. Yeah, especially since you don't see the thing glowing, because that doesn't really help.
So where, from your viewpoint or vantage point, where am I standing?
If it was like a clock, you're standing at 6 o'clock now.
I'm at 6 o'clock. Okay. Okay. So, I guess what you can do is tell me, if as long as I'm facing always this way, which going forward, back and forth like this, then you can tell me the starting position of which ring, and we'll do it like as this smaller one is 1, ring 1, ring 2, ring 3. What you can do is tell me the direction, clockwise, counterclockwise, to go.
Okay.
And to what
Tell on
what
the fire up
degree,
your stream.
like,
But that's
based on
cheating.
numbers. So
That's
it'd be
not
like,
fun.
If I were to go here, it'd be from 3 to 6. Actually, if you just said 3 to 6, that might be useful. And then going through here, and then in ring 2, where I would go from there. If that makes sense.
Yeah. I guess we can try. Let's try.
Okay.
I'm gonna do my best because the
So-
time is very limited. Okay, go from 3 to 6. Go in. Go to 9.
Okay.
Yeah,
To
keep
9.
going, going
Okay.
up to 12. Go down to 6 and then to 9 again. Keep going all the way to 3.
6.
And now go to 6.
And
6. Ah, okay.
Oh, okay.
You almost had it. But that
Okay.
that might work, I guess.
Okay. Okay, I want to try something.
Okay.
Because I was wondering if as soon as I leave the platform, it counts down, but we'll see.
Well, I think that is the case with the middle one. I'm not sure if it's the case with the other ones. But we can try. So if you
Okay.
stand on the second platform, let's see if that does it. So skip that. Oh, no, go back.
And then-
Go in. Stop.
Okay.
Yeah, so now it
Okay,
stays
it
lit.
doesn't count down.
No.
Okay. So this is actually really helpful. Okay, so I'm not as much in a rush. Okay, so I'm in ring 2, correct?
Yeah.
Okay.
And you are standing
So
at like
tell me
8-ish
in
o'clock.
ring 2 at 8-ish o'clock. Okay, tell me the direction to go now.
Okay, so you go all the way up to...
From 8 to...
Yeah, so don't move
12?
just yet. You go all the way up to 12.
Yeah.
There's an opening there.
Okay.
You go in. Then you go counterclockwise all the way to 3 o'clock. There's an opening there, and then you go...
On what ring?
on the closest to the middle, so that's 1. Yeah, ring 1, the smallest.
Okay. Then go in towards 3.
Yeah, counterclockwise. And then
Counterclockwise. Okay.
at 3 you exit to the second ring, and then you go clockwise again to 4 o'clock, and then there's a platform there and you can wait there again.
Clockwise. Okay. And I hope I got this.
Okay. Yeah, good. So far, so good.
Am I gonna be fast enough?
Yeah, you got it. Okay, you got it. Good. Okay, so the next one.
Okay.
Let me check because I need to find your path.
So that's north. I'm at 4 o'clock.
Oh, this is this is a really long one.
Yeah.
Okay, this is gonna be long. I hope you have enough time. Okay, so
Yeah.
directly in front of you on your 3 o'clock, there's an exit to the third ring.
Okay.
You're gonna take
Third ring.
Yeah, you're gonna take that counterclockwise to 12 o'clock.
Counterclockwise to 12.
There's an
Okay.
an opening there. You're gonna take that clockwise to 3 o'clock in the second ring. That is.
To the clockwise to the 3 o'clock. Okay.
And then you enter the third ring there. You go counterclockwise to 10 o'clock.
Counterclockwise to 10. Okay.
Are you writing this down?
Oh, I'm trying to memorize it in my head. I should write it down.
Okay.
You know what? I'll write this down for clarity's sake. Okay. So
I feel that's not cheating. I feel that's allowed.
you know what? I agree. I agree. Wait. Okay. There should be 3 in rings. So I'm at ring 2, 4 o'clock position.
Yeah.
I move to the third position at the third ring, or the 3 o'clock position at the third ring.
Yeah,
And
that's
then
like the
I
opening that's
go
like in front of you now.
counterclockwise?
Yeah, and then
Yeah.
you go counterclockwise
I
to
go-
like 12 o'clock.
Clockwise to 12. Okay.
Then you enter there, the second ring, and you go clockwise to 3 o'clock.
3. Okay.
Then you enter the third ring there, and you go counterclockwise to 10.
Enter third ring, counterclockwise to 10.
Then you enter.
Yeah.
Then you enter the second ring, and you take a small. It's not that far, but it's again counterclockwise to 9 o'clock.
To 9 o'clock towards the third ring.
Yeah. And then you enter that, and you go clockwise again to 9:30 or 10, I guess.
Okay. Yeah, okay.
Okay, I believe in you.
Okay.
Do you want me to steer you when I see you go wrong, or do you feel you got it?
I think I got it. Okay.
Okay.
So there's 12. Okay. We're going.
Are you good? Good. Yeah. Okay. You got it. You got it. Nice.
Okay.
Okay. So the next one, you're in the outer ring now. So in ring 3.
Wait. I should have gotten a bigger piece of paper. I thought that was gonna be it. Rule of thirds. 1 second. Why you haven't? This is why people have notebooks. Okay, so. So we're at the third ring around 9:30ish.
Yeah.
area. Okay. So go ahead.
Okay, so you go counterclockwise to 4 o'clock, I guess.
Counterclockwise to 4 o'clock.
There you enter the second ring.
Uh-huh.
Then you go clockwise again to like 9:30, basically your same position.
Okay.
There you enter the third ring.
Uh-huh.
Then you
Third
go
ring.
counterclockwise again in the third ring to 3 o'clock.
Counterclockwise?
Yeah.
Wait. In the third ring
Yeah.
to 3 o'clock? Wait. Am I facing the right way? Oh, okay, wait. No, okay.
Yeah, now you are.
I faced the wrong. Okay. Now I'm facing the right way. I have to start again. So we're at. What position are we at?
Okay, so you're in the third ring at
I'm
like
at 3
9.
o'clock?
No, the third ring you are in at now is now like 9:30.
Like 9:30?
Yeah,
Wait,
between 9
because-
and 10, I guess. So yeah, you're turning around again, and now you are facing like south. Like you are now, yeah.
Right now I'm facing south.
Yeah, that's where you want to go. And now you're facing north again. So you want to turn
Okay,
around.
Yeah. So the first movement you said is a counterclockwise movement to 4
Yeah,
on the third ring.
yeah.
Then I go to the second ring, do a clockwise motion
Yes.
towards 9:30.
Yeah.
Okay, I come back into the third ring or the inner ring, the ring one.
Yeah, no, in the third. There's actually a center where you started that's open as well. You don't want to go in, so you go into the third one.
Okay, so I go into the third
Yeah.
ring, the outermost ring, and then I go clockwise or counterclockwise?
Now you go counterclockwise to 3 o'clock.
Because if I'm going counterclockwise, I'm running into this wall again that I'm facing right now.
Oh
that
wait,
right?
oh no, okay. So you're not going the third ring in the first one. That is okay. My bad.
Okay. So first ring.
Yeah.
Okay.
So in the first ring you do
And then I'm
the
going counterclockwise
to 3 o'clock. Yeah.
to 3. Okay.
Hey, hello, good to see you.
And then you
And is
enter.
that it?
Then you enter the second ring, and then from there you go counterclockwise to 12 o'clock, and that's exactly at 12 o'clock is the platform.
Okay.
Walden Wolf,
think
thanks so
I
much for the
got
follow. Welcome on in.
it. I think I got it.
Welcome to Delicious People. How are you doing?
Okay. Okay. So across, down. Okay.
Brooklyn's arm to claim just under the back.
put this
Yeah,
on the
I'm
mic,
basically
else I'm
like
confused.
fidgeting off next to my keyboard, so that's why it's doing that, I guess.
Here we go. Here, and then here, and then through here, up here, and then.
Nice. Okay. I think this must be the last one because we have to go back to the center, so it feels like it might be the last one.
Okay, so we're at 12 o'clock. 12 o'clock second ring, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so you see that opening in front of you?
Yes.
Okay, that's facing the north, and that's going to the third ring.
Huh?
So you want to take that. You want to go into that opening,
Uh-huh.
and then you want to go counterclockwise to 7 o'clock.
7. Okay.
Then you enter the second ring there, and you want to go clockwise to 10 o'clock.
Clockwise to 10. Okay.
You enter the first ring there, and then you want to go.
Into the first ring.
Okay. You want to go clockwise to 5 o'clock into the center of the maze.
Okay. Okay, hopefully, I think my concerning part is I go too far. Okay, so I'm looking for sort of that end. Okay, I'm gonna. Okay. 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 Here.
Other side, other side, other side.
Oh fuck! No!
Oh!
No! Heck. Okay. So close.
So yeah.
Okay. Okay. Hopefully the puzzle doesn't like restart after a bit. Okay. Did I write down the? Okay, wait.
That was really close.
Okay,
That
so
was
I've
so
written
close.
down.
Pop, welcome back.
uh,
Welcome back.
Okay, so this is 5. What's the last one? 5, 4. Oh shoot. Okay, this must be it.
We're still stuck in a castle, but I feel we're getting
this is
closer to
3.
get back together again.
Okay.
I hope.
Do you sort of remember the first one?
The very first one, yeah, I think you start in the center and then you... Well, you can step on the center and we can just see it if you just stay there for a second.
Okay. Okay, 1 second.
Are you drawing the maze or?
Okay.
yeah, it's still the.
Yeah, I just wanted to draw the template.
Yeah, it's still the same, so that helps.
Okay. So tell me where to go from the center.
Okay, so you are facing north now, so you want to go to your east, exiting into the first ring. Then you go counterclockwise to just past 6 o'clock. Into the second ring.
Counterclockwise?
Yeah. No, sorry, clockwise, not counted, regular clockwise.
Clockwise, 6 into the second ring.
Yeah, and then you go clockwise further to like 8 o'clock.
8 o'clock?
Yeah.
And then that's the first
Yeah.
platform, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Okay.
Okay, good.
Okay.
For this one, you want to...
1 second. 1 second.
I hate that the music always
Sorry.
just stops and
Okay, for the
resets
phone,
again. It's kind of stupid.
And then let me write this down. Or write this, oh fuck. Okay, that was close. I accidentally came off the platform, but it does let me reset. Okay, so go ahead.
You want to go... Oh, I feel a sneeze coming, but it's not coming. Okay, you want to go... I think you're facing north now, so that's good. You want to go that direction, which is still in the second ring. You want to go all the way clockwise to 12 o'clock.
Clockwise to 12.
Then you enter the first ring there.
First ring.
Let's see. Then you are in the first ring. You want to go counterclockwise all the way to 3 o'clock.
Counterclockwise to 3.
Enter the second ring from there. And then go clockwise to like 4 o'clock.
Okay.
And then that's your platform.
Okay. Okay.
Right, you got this.
Okay. Well, okay, sorry. Alright. So, right now I'm facing north.
Yeah.
Okay. Hi.
Okay, good.
Okay.
I think this is the one we
It's the same.
Yeah.
I did write it down. So I'm gonna try to do the same options once I make sure I got it in my head. Counterclockwise, in clockwise, in counterclockwise, out counterclockwise, out clockwise.
Yeah.
Okay.
Exactly. Yes.
Okay. Left, right, left, right, right, left.
Okay, good.
Okay.
It's so I hear it starting to tick quicker, and so I'm like, oh no, you might be just like a second too late, but then you always make it, so that's good.
Okay. So this is the fourth one, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So I have counterclockwise in, clockwise in, counterclockwise out, and then counterclockwise. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Ikimasu. Helping on the right way.
Yeah. Good. Oh wait. Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
So this is the last one, I think.
Okay, so to 6, counterclockwise to 6. Or not 6, but 7.
Yeah.
Then in clockwise to 10-ish. In clockwise towards 4
Yeah.
or 5, and then in.
Into the center. Yes.
So out, then okay.
No, other side.
Oh fuck! The same.
Oh yeah, you got it. Oh wait, one more. That's one more. That wasn't the end.
No.
No. Okay.
Okay, let me draw another circle really quick.
This one is relatively easy though, as far as I can tell. So.
Okay, wait. I'm gonna label these two. Okay, so we're at the center.
Yeah.
Head.
Okay, so you exit like in front of you, into the first ring. Then you go.
Which is in front of me is north, right?
No, you're now facing
Towards
south.
Okay, so 6 o'clock. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're at the 6 o'clock position in the first ring.
Well, yeah, in the center, and you enter into the first ring.
Yeah.
Yeah. Then you go counterclockwise to like 10.
Counterclockwise to 10. Okay.
Into the second ring.
Second ring.
Yeah. Yeah, and then you go counterclockwise to 8, and then that's the platform.
Counterclockwise to 8. Okay. Okay, so 2 counterclockwise motions. This is what I got.
Yeah.
Okay.
Another one? Okay.
Okay. 1 second. 6, 7.
This one is surprisingly
Okay.
easy though, this last one.
And then I'm at this 8 position. Okay, go ahead.
Okay, so you have an exit in front of you, which is at your like 9 o'clock.
It's my 9.
So you have to
Towards the outer ring, right?
yeah, so like towards what is it, ring 3?
Yeah.
3. Then you're gonna go
And
in ring 3. You're gonna go clockwise all the way to 3 o'clock.
clockwise to 3.
Then you enter the second ring.
Into the second ring. Okay.
Then you take a short counterclockwise motion to like 4 o'clock. And you enter again.
Clockwise to 4.
Yeah, counterclockwise to 4. And then you enter the third ring
I'm
again.
At the 3 position at that point.
What's that?
But I'm at the 3 position.
Oh crap! Yeah, no,
Right.
that's not. Yeah, that's
Right.
that's not counterclockwise. Yeah, okay, very sharp. Wow. See, that's why we're a team.
Clockwise.
We need each other to stay sharp and stay focused.
Okay. Yeah, no worries. And then so at the 4 o'clock position, am I going in or out?
You're going towards outside, out to the third ring.
Out to the 3rd ring. Okay.
And then you keep going clockwise to 6 o'clock, and that's your platform.
Clockwise to 6. Okay. So I have 1, 2. It's actually 3 clockwise. Okay.
So you start going clockwise. They keep going clockwise, and then keep
Okay. And go.
Oh, this is so. I don't want to say anything, but like I can see him move, and sometimes I'm like, oh, move faster, move faster, move faster. Oh, how many of these are there?
More. Okay. 1 second. I gotta draw another circle on a new page. I'm not tightening these circles enough, but that's fine.
Wait, how do we go here? Wait, we go across, and we go in.
Also, oh my gosh, I've been so preoccupied. I should say hello, Opta, hello, Gary. Sorry. Okay.
Hello, Opta,
so we're at
and others. Hi.
Second ring.
No, you're now at the third. You're now at the third ring.
Oh, you're right. I'm sorry. 3rd ring, 6 o'clock position. Okay.
Yeah. Okay, so this is gonna be a lot of like tight corners, so not like a lot of long movements, but mostly, you know, quick corners. So you're gonna go north towards the 2nd ring. So like that's the opening you're facing.
Yeah.
And you're basically gonna make a U-turn, so that's gonna be clockwise to like 6:30-ish, and you go back outside to the 3rd ring again.
Okay.
Then you keep going clockwise in the 3rd ring to 7:30, 8 o'clock, and you enter the 2nd ring again.
Okay.
Then from there you keep going clockwise to 9 o'clock, and you enter the 1st ring.
Okay.
Then you keep going clockwise to 10 o'clock, enter the 2nd ring.
2nd ring. Okay.
Then you keep going clockwise to 11 o'clock, enter the 3rd ring.
Okay. Oh jeez. Okay.
Then you keep going clockwise to 12 o'clock. And from there you can basically go straight down to the 1st ring, so you have to go to, you have to cross the 2nd ring, but you go all the way to the 1st ring.
Okay.
And then that's your platform, basically.
Okay. All right. That one's a doozy.
Yeah.
Okay. So the movement's basically 3 to 2 to 1 to 2 to 3 to 1. Okay. Same. 3, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1. Okay. 3. No, sorry. It's 2, 3,
Yeah.
2, 1, 2, 3, 2, 1.
Yeah.
2, 3, 1.
No, go back. Yeah. Keep going all the way. Oh, no! So close!
Okay, hopefully we're fine and we don't have to restart and the game isn't
As cruel as
awful
that.
like that.
Yeah.
Oh shoot, where's my 3rd? What do I do with my... Oh, I'm missing a piece. I should have wrote on a napkin instead of a small piece of paper. Have a note. Well, I put everything else in the notebook, but the other piece I'm missing now. Okay. I'm gonna start at the center. Hopefully things are the same.
Yeah, so far they are.
Okay. 1 second. Where's the other piece?
Do you know which one you're missing?
I'm missing 3.
Okay.
Maybe I'm gonna have to write that one down again.
That's fine.
Because the third one I put on a separate piece of paper from the notebook. Okay. Okay. So 1, which I've written down. Very bad writing. Okay.
I so wish I could
So
see
it's 2.
Radium's stream
clockwise
and see
motions.
like everything, because this is so.
Okay.
It's
That's
funny
1.
because, yeah.
2 clockwise, counterclockwise, clockwise.
Oh, other side, other side.
Oh fuck.
Oh, you got it, you got it. You're good.
Okay,
You're
we're
good.
fine.
Are you actually running? Because I can't really see if you're running or not in the thing.
In my, I don't know if it is running, but in my perspective, it is.
Okay.
Um.
So this is 3. So this is the one you were missing.
Okay, wait. Yes.
Okay.
1 second. So. Right now.
I'm going to bed now. Thank you for the stream. Good night. No worries, Olm. Thank you again for the raid. I appreciate it.
And
And thank you for sticking around. And have a good night's sleep.
5 position. Okay. Go ahead.
Yeah, so you're now in the second ring at like 4-ish o'clock. You're gonna exit
Okay.
on your east to the third ring. So that's like the opening that's in front of you almost. Yep, there we go. That's the one.
Okay. Okay.
You're gonna exit there to the third ring. You're gonna go counterclockwise to 12 o'clock.
Okay.
There you're gonna enter into the second ring. And you're gonna go clockwise to 3 o'clock.
Okay.
There you're gonna enter into the first ring. You're gonna keep going clockwise to 10 o'clock. Entering into the second ring. And then you go counterclockwise in the second ring to 9 o'clock, where you enter the third ring. And then you go clockwise again to 9:30.
Okay. This one seems a little harder than I remember. Oh dear. Okay. Okay. 3 counter, 2 clock, 1 counter, 2 counter, 3 clockwise. Okay. Not a lot of time to think about these.
Yep, you got it.
Okay. All right. So that's 3. God. Okay. That one literally made me tense up.
Yeah, that's so many. Oh man.
Okay. 4. Okay, I've got that one written down. Okay. Clockwise or counterclockwise in third ring. Clockwise in second ring. Clockwise in first ring. And then counterclockwise in second. Okay. So we're going left first, then right, then... Oh my gosh, okay. I'm like freaking out. Then, what is that? Then left, and then left. Okay. Okay. Okay, and then...
Yep, there we go. Okay, good.
Yes, okay. So that's 4. We're on the 5th one now, right? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I can literally imagine like everyone watching the stream like tensing up, like, is he gonna make it? Is he gonna make it? Because you know we feel that way.
In clockwise in clockwise. Okay.
On the side, on the side, on the side. Turn around.
Oh my god, no!
Oh!
No! Fuck! I wish for death. Oh my gosh.
Why did they make this so hard? And not save anywhere in between?
VTuber, are you okay? I'm so sorry. This is like so much of my brain power.
I want to go to bed, but I can't do it before he
What?
gets out of the maze.
Oh no. Wait, did it change?
Oh, it did change.
Fuck.
Hello, game? What are you doing?
Game. Hate this.
I wonder if this is the last puzzle, because if you want, we can also like come back here and then finish this like another time. I have no idea if this is the last puzzle or not.
Oh, maybe we're gonna have to call it. It must be really late for you. Shit. Heck. I guess we can like come back to this one next time. This is a hard one.
Yeah, the entire game was so much harder than the first one. Like, they lure you in with the free one, and then it's
Yeah,
like, well,
right?
now we got you.
Yeah, it's like this one is like so much on like in the time perspective. too.
Yeah.
And it's sort of like frustratingly so. Like like it's not in reality, like the puzzle's like not hard, but it's just like so much of a time element that it just sinks up a lot of your time.
Yeah.
Heck. But yeah, we can do this one next time and come back to it.
I mean, I think I saw
night.
that the third game also takes like 6 hours. If you rush through it.
Jeez.
So we can always combine the two. Like, if this is indeed the last puzzle, then we can just combine the two if you want.
Yeah, that works. Yeah. I think we should do that.
I'm so
Call it for the night.
I'm so pissed that they changed
Yeah.
it. Like, why would they do that?
I have no idea. This is frustrating.
Okay, wait. One thing that I want to try. I want to go back in that previous room because there was a lever. I just want to see if I can still pull it, and if so, what happens. I can't pull it? Okay. I wonder what happens, though, if I would have done that. Maybe it's for later. Maybe it's for after you get out of this maze, because there's nowhere else for me to go.
Yeah. Hopefully.
Yeah.
Maybe it'll let both of us live this time.
I mean, after all we've been through.
Yeah, we better get through this together. Oh man. Okay. Should we exit out of the game?
Let's see. How do we do that? Leave your partner to die? Well, that's so harsh. I don't want to leave you to die. I just want you to go with me.
They said the same thing. They said the same thing last time.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna leave you to die. I'm sorry.
Oh, that's fine. That's fine. I'm the peasant, remember. The Lord must survive.
Oh.
But oh man, that was a lot of fun still.
Yeah.
I hope you all had a lot of fun too. Yeah. Oh man,
I'm gonna dream about this maze. I'm gonna have nightmares on this maze tonight.
I'm having nightmares about this maze. I do want to say I did I remember roughly like when I was I did watch briefly Opta and Koi try to go through this particular part, and they were having similar issues. and frustratingly so. Like it's I wish, like, at the very least they could have at least kept puzzle the same each time.
Yeah,
But
I think so too.
Yeah.
Because they did like what four times they kept it the same, and then after like the fourth or fifth time they were like, okay, you know what? Let's change it up now, because you know why not?
Yeah, you did bad, and we're going to fuck up your life.
Yeah, it's gonna get worse.
Yeah. Oh, like it's such. Yeah, this game honestly has been like very much about penalizing you for doing the wrong thing.
Yeah, I do like it though that I.
Worse.
No, yeah, go ahead.
Go ahead. I was just saying even worse than the last game, but go ahead.
Yeah, I like it though that I feel there's more like cooperative elements in it. Like it's the last game was more like you were basically reading from a book and I had to do everything. And now I feel that we are doing more together.
Yeah. Yeah. Dream semi-agree. Yeah, it's just at least like the sorry, Lonnie said that like a lot of the puzzles like lack creativity and soon plain sadistic. Like I think that there's like a good element, at least like in the idea of like, oh, like you have like I like the concept of like having to give the knights the right weapons and shields, but I hated that I had to like literally go back and forth between a wheel and like the weapons racks and the shields and like the actual knights like all the time. It was very much like it was such a rough time that it almost like kind of like drained like the fun of that part for me at least.
And that there were so many different ones.
Yeah, like almost like the stair one, like I could understand. Stair one I could sort of understand. The time element, like and it resetting the puzzle each time. I mean, like it reset the puzzle on each one of them each time, but like that timed one was just also just kind of I mean, like from my end, because it was like no, you're standing there watching as like your time drains. It's kind of scary.
Yeah.
Like I get the idea that like both sides have elements where there's like the stakes are high for both of you, or like one more so the other, like, and it sort of alternates. So that's that. I get that, but it's just like when it forces you both to like do a lot of unnecessary, what I would consider unnecessary moves, I'm a little bit like kind of off put. But other than that, like it's just a lot. It's just a lot. It's a lot to handle this game.
Yeah, it takes like your
otherwise it'd be
it takes your brain energy, like it takes it away after a while.
Yeah, especially like yeah. Heck, you should have actually murdered Radium. Wow, Lonnie.
Yeah, in my
Lonnie.
stream. Yeah. I mean, I guess I kind of sort of did when I left you to die according to the game. So you know, there we go.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't want to do that though, but I guess it just kind of happened.
It happens. It happens. But that's okay. Yeah. I mean, like, I want to assume that the maze puzzle is like the last one. I want to assume, but if that's not the case, that's fine. But I still want to finish it. I do want to finish it.
Yeah.
I think what drives me to finish this game is how frustrating the puzzles are at the same time. Or like, I guess like not so much frustrating like in terms of like brain power, but like because you know you can finish it, and you know that you can like do it because you know sort of the solution and how to go about it.
Yeah.
Like you can, you want to at least like finish everything. Yeah.
Yeah, we've come so far. You don't want to end it like, you know, without finishing it.
Exactly. Oh man, heck. Can't wait for you to play We Were Here 69. I look forward to that. installment of this game.
Well, at least I hope they
The
they
69.
just keep getting better. And yeah.
Yeah, I hope so too. all right.
Do you want to do another double raid?
Yeah, let's do another double raid. But wait, we should decide on who do you want to do? I think who chose last time?
I think that last time we did
I think you
Naki.
did. Oh, we did Naki. I chose it last time, so you can pick. Yeah. Who do you have in mind?
I don't have a massive preference. Do you have someone on your end that you're like, okay, we can definitely do them? Because I have two options, but I rated them fairly recently, so
I see. Can we raid MrJordilicious?
but wait, then I'm gonna then I'm gonna raid you. That's not gonna work.
This raid is double delicious. Oh, that's a good like raid message. Do that. Sorry, getting ahead of ourselves.
I think the options that I had were either Puffy or Tangerine Boost. I don't know if you know any of them.
Puffy and Tangerine. Yeah, we can raid either one of them. Either one of them. I actually have both of them on my list. But who do you have? Who would you like to do it?
I mean, I think I rated Puffy more recently. Tangerine has been a while, so we can do that.
Yeah. All right, I'm gonna copy this raid message really fast so that we can. I like this raid is double delicious. Okay. So that's the raid message. At least I'm going with it. Unless you had another idea.
No, I like it. Let's go with it. It's gonna be kind of confusing, but I like it. Going both with the same one. That's perfect. I like it.
Yeah.
All right. Well, then I'm gonna end it here, and then I'll talk to you in a second in the Discord off stream. But yeah, that was a lot of fun. Regardless of, you know, all the issues that we had.
Yeah. I had a lot of fun.
Okay, cool.
All right, let me go ahead. I'm gonna go ahead and start the raid for Tangerine Boost, right?
Yeah.
Tangerine Boost.
Let's see.
Okay.
All right, then I'll talk to you in a few minutes.
Yeah.
Cool.
I'll say goodbye to everyone really quick, and we'll start the raid.
Cool. All right.
Yeah.
All right, chat. Well, that was
Heck.
fun.
Chat.
Y'all. That was a lot of fun.
Y'all. Thank you so much for hanging out with me today, and MrJordilicious as well.
Wait.
I hope that you enjoyed your time here.
There we go. Yeah, that was a lot of fun. Thank you all again. Well, as Radiant was saying as well, thank you so much for stopping by and hanging out. Despite things not always going as smoothly as I hoped they would, I still had a great time. So yeah, let's hope next time we can actually finish this this puzzle, this horrendous, terrible puzzle that we got. I don't know why they felt it was a good idea to do this as a puzzle and then make it this long, but yeah, I guess we have to deal with it. So thank you so much still for sticking out with us. I hope you enjoyed watching us struggle through all these things. Also, I'm gone again. I don't know why that is, but I've left the building. Why is that? Hello, PC, OBS. Hello. Oh, there we are. Hi. So yeah, thank you so much for sticking around for that with us. And yeah, I don't know when we're gonna continue with this, but hopefully it's gonna be well, anytime soon. And then maybe, you know, if this was indeed the last puzzle, then maybe we can do the second game. We can make a start in that as well. So yeah. Also, thanks everyone that contributed to my Pride goal for this month. So again, this month or through the month of June, I'm gonna take all my profits here on Twitch and I'm gonna donate them at the end of the month. 10% of that, I'm gonna donate that to a yet to be determined LGBTQIA+ charity. So any contributions in terms of bits and subs again, 10% of that all go to that at the end. So, you know, that's gonna be fun. Oh wait, is my raid thing broken? Let's see, is that gonna work? There we go, we got the raid going, perfect. So yeah, thanks again. This is gonna be a raid message over there. So this is raid is Double Delicious. If you don't have the MrJordilicious emotes, then as always, please feel free to use any of your own favorite emotes in substitute of that. But yeah, that was it for me. As always, if you want to update or if you want to keep following me on my Twitter, you can get updates on my stream and my personal life and all that kind of stuff. And you can also join the Discord if you want to, where I will also update things on stream related stuff. For now though, I'm going to be back here on Friday, 8 p.m. Central European Time, 2 p.m. Eastern Standard, which I think is 11 or 10 a.m. Pacific. I kind of forgot, but yeah, it's somewhere around that time. So yeah, also you can check my merch store if you want to, because, you know, you can if you want to. But yeah, other than that, I think the last thing that I want to say is that my name is MrJordilicious. You have all been extremely delicious yourselves as well. Thanks so much for sticking around. I really appreciate it. Love your faces. Have a good night's sleep or a good start or rest of your day, depending on where you live. And I will see you hopefully again next time. For now though, bye bye.